I got multiple browsers active.
We're on.
Yo, we live?
Yes.
Yo, you see my screen share though?
We live?
You see my screen share?
Yeah.
I bet. Alright, this is what it is, man. Yo, Americans versus Hebrews. All right. Yo, Buck, how you doing? Before we get started, how you doing?
All is well.
Hey, yo, African Americans, Africans, how y'all doing?
You know they well.
Yo, you can. Hey, yo, I need to see that live as well. You feel me? Yo, can I get the link to that live as well? Your live? I want to be able to see both my live and your live. You feel me?
I just sent it to you.
Man, let me go back over here then. All right, here we go. Let me just go over here real quick. My apologies, but now I need the actual YouTube link though. That's what I'm asking for. I need the actual link, YouTube link to the video and shit. You feel me? Yeah. See, I'm already on the live and shit, right? I wanna yo, you should have a YouTube link though to the live.
Dude,
this is what I'm gonna do, man. Don't worry about it, man. This is what I'm about to do real quick, man. All right, my apologies for the delay right now. The indigenous one, I'm about to go to your channel right now via YouTube, and I'm about to pull it up right now, no problem. Give me 1 second. Yo, Americans versus Hebrews. Bomb. I'm about to pull it up right now. Slam it. Yo, what's good? What's good? Yo, Joe Khaleesi, number one secret. Yo, Copper Hot Step, David. Yeah, how y'all doing? Let's get it popping. All right, so hey Buck, how you feel about them Hebrews though?
I don't feel shit about them. And this is the problem that we have in. And this is to all the listeners, everybody who listen, just keep this in mind. That African Americans ain't Africans. Everything that's happening to the people in America, the so-called black people, the so-called Negroes, the so-called African Americans, the so-called niggas, what we're going through now is a whole bunch of confusion because we don't know our place on this planet. And one of the groups, it's a myriad of groups. Most of the groups, the group that is causing damage to the community is a group called the Hebrew Israelites. Now, Tony know more about the Hebrew Israelites, so I'm gonna let him tell you how the Hebrew Israelites that message got to America and start messing up the Americans. Tony.
Yo, my man. Let me just be honest with you and everybody else that's listening. I don't know a whole lot about the Hebrew Israelites. I done study what I done studied. You feel me? I'm not one to, you know what I mean, say that, you know what I mean, I done been in the camps and all of that, but I listen to mothers that been in the camps. I don't listen to dudes that's been in the camp, yo, because a dude come to me talk about the Hebrew Israelite. You know what I mean, I got some questions to ask them by default. Same questions I ask the dudes, I ask our American women. Same shit, man. But all right, this is what I'm about to do right now. First and foremost, right, we should know that Hebrew Israelite is a 501c3, right? Yo, Buck, you familiar with the Hebrew Israelites being 501c3?
I'm not familiar with them being a 50c13. I'm just familiar about who they are and what they do. I'm sure in order to do the criminal activity that they do, they have to have a 501c3.
Look,
because what I get, like you say, what I get from the sisters who have been around this camp is that they're criminals.
Yo,
and so this whole thing that we try to get into, this whole European concept that we try to get into, is they do criminal activity, and us not knowing, us not sticking to our guns, us not being who we're supposed to be, we always fall for the flim flam.
Yo, I feel you. Yo, can you see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Where I ran look, my first Google search and started typing in Hebrew Israelites 50. I typed in 50. And then next up is Hebrew Israelites 501c3, Black Hebrew Israelites 501c3. So, you know what I mean? I'm just setting it off with this. Let's click on this first. Let's click on the second link right there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 501 Hebrew, IsraelitesUnite.com. Okay. Okay. So how the government owns and run your. All right. I'm not even gonna click on any link, man. Yo, the Israelites tax exemption 501c3. Is it evil? Okay. All right. Yo, look. 501. You know what I mean? All right. Y'all should get the picture. Y'all can run your own Google searches, man. Or y'all, look at that. 501c3 charter, the real Israelites. Okay. Now, let me show you this shit real quick. Bang. Let me zoom in on this motherfucker. Now, Phoenix done introduced to y'all Lyndon B. Johnson, right? Lyndon B. Johnson, he signed off on the Public Law 90-284. He was the current president, like Donald Trump is current president in 2018, 2017, and all of that. Well, Lyndon B. Johnson was current president back then. Okay. Now I'm going to read it for you. You can read along with me if you like. It says most churches in America have organized as 501c3 tax exempt religious organizations. This is a fairly recent trend that has only been going on for about 50 years. Churches were only added to Section 501c3 the tax code in 1954. We can thank Senator, because he was senator before he became president, Lyndon B. Johnson for that. Johnson was no ally of the church. Wow. Should we be asking questions of why Lyndon B. Johnson was not a president? Oh, pardon me. He was not an ally of the church? Hey, Buck, how do you feel about Lyndon B. Johnson not being an ally of the church? How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, that's something he and I have in common, because I'm not an ally of the church either.
I agree. Tomahawk Tony agrees. Next is, as part of his political, remember, he's no ally of the church. As part of his political agenda, it reads right there, Johnson had it in mind to silence the church and eliminate the significant influence the church always had on shaping public policy. Okay? Now, I ain't about to define public and private and this, that, and the other, but I will tell you this. Shouts to African Americans and Africans, because the member who shared this with me, you know who you are, my guy. Yo, I'll be calling you in a couple of hours anyway. So, thank you for sharing this with me, because now we're doing it live right now. Continuing. Although Johnson proffered, what the fuck is that word? Proffered this as a favor to churches. The favor also came with strings attached, more like shackles, it says, right? You're reading along. One need not look far to see the devastating effects 501c3 acceptance has had to the church and the consequent restrictions placed upon any 501c3 church. 501c3 churches are prohibited from addressing in any tangible way the vital issues of the day. Woo! Hey, Buck, you hear that shit?
Check.
Continuing. For a 501c3 church to openly speak out or organize in opposition to anything that the government declares legal, quote unquote, even it is immoral. Examples being abortion, homosexuality, etc. That church will jeopardize its tax exempt status. Hey, yo, y'all listening out there? They would jeopardize its tax exempt status. What these niggas say? Yo, we tax exempt. We're this and we're that. This organization, this government. Is it really a government? All right, let's continue. My apologies for the ad-libs. The 501c3 has had a chilling effect upon the free speech rights of the church, LBJ, that is Lyndon B. Johnson, was a shrewd and cunning politician who seemed to well appreciate how easily many of the clergy would sell out. You see that right there? LBJ was a shrewd and cunning politician who seemed to well appreciate how easily many of the clergy would sell out. Did church ever need to seek permission from the government to be exempt from taxes? Were churches prior to 1954 taxable? No, churches have never been taxable. To be taxable, a church will first need to be under the jurisdiction and therefore under the taxing authority of the government. The First Amendment clearly places the church outside the jurisdiction of the civil government. Congress shall make no law. This is quotes here, quotation marks, applied and implied. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, nor prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Religion cannot be if you have to pay the government through taxation to exercise it. Since churches aren't taxable in the first place, why do so many of them go to the IRS to seek permission to be tax exempt? It occurs out of one, or first bullet point rather, not one, but you know what I mean? First bullet point, ignorance. We didn't know any better, right? 2, bandwagon logic. Everyone else is doing it. 3, professional advice. Many attorneys and CPAs recommend it.
I want to comment on that, what you just read.
All right. I'm about to go the fuck in, but what's up?
Okay. So when you talk to African Americans, when you ask them questions about things, those are the answers they give. I didn't know. Well, they doing it. This is how they doing it. Yeah, everybody else is doing it. This is the logic where we always getting our asses kicked because we always doing shit where we don't know about it.
That's the bandwagon logic.
And that excuse, I didn't know about it. Hey, y'all, that's getting old. It doesn't work. You see what we're in 2000, we're in 2020. We're close to 20. Since we don't follow our own time, since we don't have our own calendar, since we're some of the only people who follow somebody else's calendar, we don't know what the date is. The date is what they tell us. So I just rounded off to the nearest 10th. We're at 2020. We're at 2020.
2020 right now. I agree.
And to keep saying that we don't know, I didn't know, what you mean? That shit is over, y'all. That shit is over, y'all. Because you're putting your children in jeopardy. You're making them what you are 20 years from now. They're not going to know anything because you don't give them no information. All you give them is the information that you have, which most 99.9% of it is garbage. And what he's telling you and explaining to you about the church, it's garbage. Why would you pump the religion of the people who dogging you out? That's dumb. And we do it anything. But I'm gonna close with this. I'm gonna give it back to you, Tony. Why I asked Tony is where could he explain where the Hebrew Israelite story came from? And it was brought up to America by some cats in the Caribbean, kind of like that Marcus Garvey shit.
No.
See, Marcus Garvey couldn't talk that back to Africa shit in Jamaica because the Jamaicans laughed at him.
They chased him the fuck out of there, man. He couldn't. When the last time you heard about Marcus Garvey going back to Jamaica, man? How about that shit?
Right. But he come up here and we fall for anything. They can tell the American black person anything. And we go for it. So that's why I wanted to bring it. How did the Hebrew Israelite story? And the Hebrew Israelite is the biblical story, and we got many Negroes into that biblical story, and we just connect ourselves with people in the Bible. Are you serious? Do you know who the Hebrews were? Do you know that they lived in the desert? How are they going to come over, leave a desert, and come live in a forest? This is the stuff that we pass down to our children, and we don't even ask questions. And this is why we're in the position that we're in. So, Tony, please proceed.
Okay. Yeah, yo, Black Conscious Fraud Committee, fairy tales, yo, killer white supremacy and coons, facts, yo, Buck. They just said facts. All right. Hey, Buck, if you could do me a favor, man, because like I'm seeing your live, yo, can you go to your AfricanAmericans.org? Can you go to that page?
Yeah.
All right, because we need to see 8-4. You know what I mean? Present. Hey, yo, Brandon, Ushari, whatever your name is, Hebrew is a language. David Cluis, I see you. True crimes, African Americans are enslaving the rest of us and holding up the. No. Hey, yo. Like, hey, Buck, please pardon me while I address the audience real quick. All right?
Always address the audience.
Yes, I appreciate the audience, man. I appreciate the watchers right now, the listeners, viewers, etc. This is what it is, man. Show us the Hebrew nation coming from Hebrew land. Same thing with the Moors. I'll pull up a map for you. I'll pull up a map.
No, you know how you slam the Moors. This is how you shut the Moors up. Who are the females who birthed the Moors?
There we
ask
have.
Ask them to show you who are the females that birthed the Moors, and they'll be like, "Huh?
Huh?
You guys are listening to ideologies, foreign ideologies, and true crimes. That's why you sound so dumb. You listen to foreign ideologies. Your mama, your grandmama, your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather, your great-great-great-grandmama, they wasn't no Hebrew Israelites.
Rocco, aka True Crimes, you are definitely foolish, man. You are silly. You don't need to be here, in my opinion. Okay, like you have much to learn. So I'm about to block you from my channel, and I hope you see it live on my channel. You're blocked, True Crimes. You are True Crime. Kill confusion. That's what we do over here. Kill confusion. Kill foreign media. I don't want to see True Crimes saying anything on my channel. That's simple. But my apologies.
No, man, this is where we at. So this is the kind of cat that you were telling me about, the story that you were telling me about the young lady. With the four kids. This is the kind of rhetoric that these cats put out to trick the sisters, to take over the sisters. I know a sister that work in the court system, and she cries every time she get a Hebrew Israelite story, a Hebrew Israelite case, because one of the things that they're good at, one of the things that they are known for is fucking children. That's one of the things that they do. That's one of the things that they do. And I'm sorry with the sisters. Come on, y'all fall for that shit. Yeah, you fall for some people saying they from Israel. Go to Israel and help those people who Israel's got, that Israel took their land. Go talk that stuff to them. You're confusing the people over here, and you motherfuckers know it.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go in just a little bit. Black Hebrews in Israel. That's what we're gonna do right now. All right, I'm gonna Google search for y'all. I've already done this shit. I did this shit like over like 5 years ago. Been there, done that. American Israeli tensions over the Black Hebrew community. Look at that. That shit is dated adst.org 2017. The African Hebrew Israelites of Jerusalem, often referred to as Black Hebrew Community, BHC, is a religious group that claims to be Jewish descendants. I really don't give a fuck. All right? But you all can further your own research. See how easy you can run that search? But now, this is what I want to do right now. I'm about to get into this shit right here. I've already presented this shit here. Who are the Moors? Okay? Now, I already presented Samuel P. Scott's Volume 1 through Volume 3 on my channel. All right. Tomahawk Tony channel already presented that shit. All right. As you see, presents. I'm gonna let it rock real quick. Because I'm about to show y'all some shit real quick. I'm about to show y'all something. Let me let it rock real quick. Who are the Moors? Well, now, who are the Moors? They're also fucking Hebrews. They're also fucking Hebrews. Pardon my English. I ain't gonna say part of my French because I'm speaking American English right now. All right? Let's fast forward this a little bit. I think this is the chapter, or the part, if you will. Who's loading it up right now? Practices of the Moors, treatment of the Moors. Now, I'm gonna load it up like this, man. So as Buck, as you just referenced a moment ago, yes, I spoke to this young mother, okay? She's only in her 30s. Only in her 30s. I did a live the other day because I was horrified. I felt humiliated as a man, as an American man. I felt horrible based on what she shared with me. This is what she shared with me. She was fucking with some Hebrew dude, some dude. He might be American. I don't know. I haven't done his genealogy. I don't even think he did his own genealogy. But anyway, she fucking with this dude, all right? Quote unquote black guy, all right? And they became Hebrew together. He was highly influential. This is the first man in her life. The first quote unquote man, rather. Let me just say it like that. She became Hebrew with this man. And this man, throughout that Hebrew relationship, if you will, was very abusive to her. Emotionally, mentally, and physically. And now you know the Hebrews, well, they're supposed to be spiritual as well, right? Are the Hebrews supposed to be spiritual?
No,
They're not?
they're characters in the Bible. This is where Negroes get it from. This is what I mean. How we dog our people out. We take a story that's been written by other people. We feel that we are those people, and we become those people. That's how the African American is made up. He's like a Frankenstein. Somebody can write any story. A group of dudes will start a religious group and say that's us. There's no proof of them. That you ever ask them, well, how did Hebrew Israelites get to America? Because you see them calling Puerto Rico is whatever, whatever. They got these names for Hebrews. Why are you bringing that? Why? I want to know, and this is what I wish the listeners would ask. When you come up to these people, there's a story. There's a spiritual story in the Southeast about Nanawea. I would suggest people who are listening to this program and people who are indigenous to America, look up that spiritual story. It's not biblical, it's none of that stuff, but it's just a tale. It's like that tale of John Henry. If anybody remember the tale of John Henry, the story of Nanawea is the same thing. Nanawea was the earth. All the children crawled out of the earth and populated the earth. These are the stories that were given to the indigenous people here. We've turned our back on those stories and picked up the story of Hebrew Israelites. And if you look how Hebrew Israelites live, you would be like, why are you worshiping them? Why do we worship people who are the most degenerate people on the planet?
I'm about to fuck y'all head up real quick. I want to fuck y'all head up real quick. So now we see here 12 tribes in which they be talking about, right? 12 tribes, right? Do you know not too long ago there were only 9, maybe 10 tribes based on Europeans? Because Europeans are the founders of this shit. They're the ones who created this shit. South and Safakaru, all right?
Sapa.
That's right. Shouts to Safa. Shouts to A4, African Mercy Africans, all day, every day. A4, 24, 365, whatever the fuck time frame you want to be dealing with. Yo, no, right here. We got 12 tribes, right? Where these motherfuckers done concocted some shit saying that Judah is the Negroes.
Right.
Benjamin is the West Indians. But hold the fuck up right there, though. Hold on. Hey, yo, the West Indians were also Negroes. How the fuck is Judah and Benjamin different? Let's go to 3. Huh?
Confusion. That's what these cats bring, is confusion.
This is pure fucking confusion right here. How the fuck is all of these countries right here listed in these 12 tribes? How are all of these Americans? There is no mention of any Africans based on these Hebrews' logic. Look at it. The Negroes, that's Judah. Benjamin, West Indians. Levi, that's Haitians. Simeon, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Dominicans. All right. Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama. Ephraim, Puerto Rican. Manasseh, Cubans. Gad, North American Indians. All right, I ain't gonna comment on that. Reuben is Seminole Indians. All right. Naphtali, Argentina and Chile. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. All right. And Issachar, Mexicans. Are you fucking kidding me? And motherfuckers is paying these niggas dues? Hey, Buck, how you feel about that shit I just read right there, man? How you feel about that shit, man?
I mean, this is the confusion that you have going on in the Americas right now. And see, this is what I mean. I'm a realist, man. All this what you believe and what you done read.
That don't mean guy. My bad. I didn't mean to do it like that. My bad. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say now, man. Go ahead.
Oh, my apologies, man. Like, I mean, I just want to throw that ad-lib in there real quick. Motherfuckers be believing some fairy tales, man. These are fairy tales. Hey, where is the biblical citations for this shit? Like, they be asking us. They be asking African American Africans, 8-4, our Aboriginal American people for citations. Meanwhile, they be sitting down on some dirty ass couches with Sarnetta and whoever the fuck else with something to say. They got something to say about citations and sources, right? What's good with these sources? How is the tribe of Judah the Negroes? Or is that true? Or is that false?
It's false. And so that's what it's coming back to me now. So what these cats do, I'm a realist. So the people who are on America, they should have control of their copper mines. They should have control of their gold. They should have control of their silver mines, their coal mines. Anything that grows here, anything that America produces as a land, the people should be using that for their benefit and trading it with the rest of the world if they can. When these cats come in here, Christians, Muslim, Moors, Hebrew Israelites, they start giving you an ideology that's across the water somewhere where you will lay down your rights to all the resources that are over here. It's called confusion. And I would tell everybody, Neely Fuller talks about it great. These cats are coming over here bringing total confusion. Total confusion. So now you got brothers, some brothers want to be Hebrew Israelites. Some brothers claim they Moors. Some brothers claim they Christian. Some brothers claim they Muslims. What does that do to the indigenous people here? How do you break yourself away from your people here? So, and sisters, I'm warning y'all, y'all gonna have to wake up out of that bullshit. Damn, you the one who give birth to these monkeys. And this is what you pass down to the children? Are you serious?
Our mothers and daughters need to know, yo, you're not here to give birth to no goddamn foreign monkeys, man. Yo, I stand by that, yo. Tomahawk Tony, I stand by. Our mothers and daughters got a very serious duty, responsibility to maintain dignity, honor, and integrity. Hey yo, I was horrified last week. And that's why I did the live I did a few days ago about, you know, these fucking Hebrews, and now I'm going in a little bit further right now with Buck. It's very unfortunate that our mothers and daughters have not been taught better. And that's why it's on us right now to do better. To know better is to do better, right? If you know better, you do better. That's what they said, right?
Yep.
Hey, yo, is it not on us to know and do better? If you know that you're American, all right, why you gonna let these other motherfuckers claim that shit while they give you some shit called Hebrew, which means slave? I'm about to locate this shit, and I'm locating it right now. I'm going flipping through my goddamn slides right now. But it's some bullshit. You're American, and meanwhile, you're fucking with a dude. This is what I'm saying to our American mothers right now, and American boys and fathers, men, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't know who you are. I don't know you. I don't know you. This is fucking social media. I don't know you. What I do know is, I don't know if you're calling yourself what the fuck you're supposed to be calling yourself. I don't know if you're identifying yourself properly. That's what I do know. Because we got X amount of motherfuckers interacting with our American mothers and daughters, claiming to be Christian, Hebrew, Moor, and derivatives of all of that shit. And it's all foreign to America. Meanwhile, in recent years, these same foreign breeds of males want to associate themselves with being American. I mean, what is a Hebrew American? What is a Moorish American? Literally, it is an African American. It's not an American. It is not an African American. AN, because, you know, if you know goddamn literature or how to fucking properly engage in goddamn literature, reading, and the usage of the English language, all right, you would come to recognize that AN precedes any fucking vowel. I'm just sharing what I'm sharing right now. The point of the matter is this. Hebrews are foreign, Moors are foreign, Christians are also foreign to America. There was no such thing in America prior to foreigners arriving here. That's my point. Buddhism, all these fucking isms, that shit wasn't here. And the question becomes, do you know that it wasn't here? And if it's here, why the fuck is it here?
I don't understand, how do you take the religious ideology of foreigners and you don't even ask who your mothers were, who your grandmothers were? You know, and this is what I also found about brothers. Brothers do this especially, because brothers, I'm talking to a lot of sisters, and brother, what you guys are doing to the sisters, cuz, is really, dude, why do you take a foreign ideology and spread that shit on the people that the women that America birthed? Because remember, everything is created by nature. Everything is created by nature. Everything is created by nature. Why do we take something that somebody told us? Because that's how the African American learns. He doesn't really do any thinking. Somebody tells him everything he knows, and like a dog, he does it. He repeats it. He repeats what was told to him, and then he does it. Why don't you know about the religious or spiritual ideologies from America? How come you don't know who your great great grandmother was? How come you don't know where she lived? How come you don't know what she did? And these brothers are so disrespectful. They say they grandmamas was dumb. They didn't know. So I say, well, brother, how old was she when she died? Oh man, she died at 105, but she was dumb. And so this is what we do. We shit on our ancestors, knowing what they was going through, and we pick up another ideology and try to spit that shit on the rest of us. That ain't gonna work. It hasn't worked. It's never gonna work.
Yeah, I agree with you. It hasn't worked. What have they done since they've been in America? What have they done? What have they done since they've been in America, man?
What who
They
does?
came to America, right?
Who?
They came to America.
Who?
Yo, fucking Hebrews, Moors, like they're Africans, right?
No, they're characters in a book. See,
They
and this
claim it though. They claim it though, right?
right, but this is what I'm saying, and this is for every person. As a person, and this is why you have no excuse for not knowing shit. If you ever watch a baby, when a baby is just learning to walk, when he takes that first step and fall, what is the next thing that he does? He gets his ass up and tries it again.
That's right.
He's thinking. He's thinking, what do I have to do? He's thinking. A baby, not even 1 year old yet. The average African American has lost that ability. They don't think. Matter of fact, they get pissed off if you tell them they should think. They get upset.
Yo, I need to address the chat right now. So I see a series of some foreign Negroes, some foreign sniggers is up in the chat right now. I see I am King Sosa. Moors do not claim to be African. I am King Sosa. This is for you. A Moor is an African. Do you not know that? Simple question. Next is, can I double back in this chat real quick? Can I scroll through the chat real quick? Because there was somebody else too. There was somebody else that I wanted to get at. Hold on, man. Where the fuck is that motherfucker at right now? I'm going, hey, yo, Rainstorm, I see you. Hey, much appreciate your Rainstorm. I see you. Good to see you. Cherokee is a language. From what I'm aware of, Cherokee is Algonquin. Okay, I think I said that in the chat. I think I said that live. There's somebody I want to get at. Is
So,
Choctaw a language too? Yes, Choctaw is a language. Choctaw, but Choctaw is the original name of the people, of the nation of people. Okay? So you want to deal with Choctaw, like if you want to be dealing with it correctly. Choctaw, like if you see me via Facebook, I'm Cheryl Haka Nadawa. Okay? Now, you got some Cheryl Haka Nodaway. I'm not a Nodaway. I'm a Nadawa. There's a difference between the two. Because the foreigners couldn't say Nadawa. The foreigners, those English, those motherfuckers from Europe, they could say some bullshit like Nodaway. That shows you the ignorance of the foreigners. And we got to be very clear. We have to be very clear in what we're talking about. What else?
Let me speak on that Cherokee real quick, because this is another thing that gets us confused. And this is why I say when you take on these Moorish, Christian, Muslim, all these foreign ideology, it gets you off your square into who your people are, and people can just take your land. Cherokee is not an indigenous group. Cherokees are white people. They changed the names because remember, they came over here and made war with you. And they used you to go to war with yourself. See, Buffalo Soldiers. And see, we keep trying to make it seem like, oh, we Americans and blah, 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 blah. Everything, every war that you go to, the people that you have war with, they come over here and take over your resources. That's not what the men are supposed to be doing. The men are supposed to be protecting the resources. You go to war with a foreign country on somebody else's dime. That person who you went to go fight for, allow those people who you just went and helped killed. That's why the world hates us. Because these brothers go over there and fight for in these wars when you have no business. You see 22 soldiers killing themselves a day. You go over here and fight these people. What if these people came over here and did that to your mother and your grandmother and your father and your uncles and your aunts? What if somebody came over here and did that to you and you over there doing that to them? This is what I mean, y'all. I mean, damn. I mean, y'all, you and this stuff is old. Vietnam hadn't taught us anything. Desert Storm hadn't taught us anything. The brother who went off down there in Dallas and got killed by a robot, he didn't teach you anything. All these homeless veterans don't teach you nothing. And you just act like you can just be dumb and just, oh, yes, I can be dumb if I want to. I have brothers told me that before. These are the things we do out of confusion. And what these groups that we're talking about tonight, they bring nothing but confusion. That's why, and do this. Ask them a question and watch what they do. They won't answer your question. Go ahead, Tommy.
All right. Yo, Lance J, I see you. Lance J, much appreciation to your presence as well. Yo, just to double back on what Buck just said right now, I'm gonna put it like this, man. And I'm speaking for me as a man, all right? It's very unfortunate that so many of our sons have been born. We have received birth, entry through mothers that have been under the influence of these fucking weirdo indoctrinated ass niggas. It's very unfortunate. If our mothers knew better, certainly they'll be doing better. We've already said about knew better, do better, this, that, and the other. But I wanted to ask a question to the mothers and daughters that's present right now, watching this live. Would you like to know better? And that question begins with you knowing your mother, your mother's mother, your mother's mother's mother, etc. Why? Not because your blood is present, not just because your blood is present, but because in addition to your blood, there's also the truth in law. All right? You are law. You are law as a mother. Like, I mean, what you feed yourself, guess what? Your offspring inherits. They receive from you, right? Now, what happens when the mother is not providing proper nourishment, is unaware of proper nourishment? We see what it is today. Niggas running around showing the goddamn underwear and shit, right? Mothers and daughters, is that something in which you want to see? You want to see a man's underwear? While he being abusive towards you? While he's showing his underwear? I mean, let's deal with the motherfucking truth of the matter. But now, I'm going to jump into this real quick. As you see, I'm on archives.org right now, and I already showed you this book, History of the Moorish Empire in Europe, right? I ran a search right here at archives.org for Hebrews. Now, after I read the search, I was given X amount of goddamn selections for Hebrews. So we're going to go to the first one. Let's zoom in a little bit. He was the Baal, the Baal of the Hebrews, and once their tutelary god, as well as that of the Phoenicians, carried by the former during their sojourn in the wilderness, venerated by the latter in the magnificent temples of Sidon and Tyre or Tyre. Okay? Now, this has nothing to do with America. The extent of his worship in the East was, it might be said, coincident with the view of the brilliant planet by which he was represented in the tropical heavens. Ooh, the tropical heavens, right? Okay, all right, something for y'all to look into later. Shit's all foreign here, though. Tell you that, it's just all foreign to America. Let's continue. The giver of all material blessings, he was, in this capacity, invoked as the creator and preserver of terrestrial life. Observe how creator and preserver are lowercase letters here. But he was also propitiated as the avenger of sacrilege and crime. Among different peoples, he was adored under innumerable manifestations. The familiar word Israel is a synonym of Saturn. So all y'all new motherfuckers learn about Saturn right now. Think y'all might want to look into this book right here that I've already previously presented. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward because I ain't got time to be focused on no goddamn Hebrews. I don't got it. The Hebrews of Arabia, look at that, nevertheless had their poets, whose productions, on the other hand, exhibit a marked coincidence of thought and style with those of their Arab kinsmen. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna go to the next Hebrew. Next Hebrew, the annals of the Hebrews are indissolubly blah, 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 up with the holy scriptures and the precepts of Mosaic law. The mention of ancient Persia. Get the fuck out of here. Nothing to do with America, right? All right, let's continue. Continuing. The Medes naturally concluded that he must be the Messiah expected by the Hebrews. Who the fuck is Medes? Yo, next time you speak to a Hebrew, ask them about the Medes. It sounds like a fucking Arab. A prophet had arisen in Mecca. That's what it says. The Medes. Okay? Let's continue again. Arab is not in America. Arab and America, two different things, right? Right. The few maxims upon this subject which it contains were borrowed partly from the Hebrews, but chiefly from the sanguinary code of the early Arabians. Damn! Don't we have a correspondence right here that we're reading and we're seeing right here? Arabs, Moors, Hebrews. I believe I've already shown y'all this kind of bullshit. I ain't got that kind of time for real. Let's continue though. Nearer the sea was the grand temple of the African Baal, the Moloch of the Hebrews, surrounded by a labyrinth and covered with 3 concentric domes, which open above like that of the Pantheon of Rome, permitted the rays of. Yeah, you read for yourself this shit that I've already shown you. You read for yourself. Scarcely had this conspiracy been suppressed before the existence of a still more formidable one was revealed. The Hebrews, whose condition under this and the preceding reign had been more favorable than for many years. Whoa, what are we talking about here? We're talking about the old world because America is the new world. That's what we're talking about. America is the new world. From the Saracen conquest, with the enormous wealth it afforded them, thanks to prominence subsequently attained by the Hebrews in the political and financial affairs of Europe. Okay? Now I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all probably have seen this shit. We're gonna do it like this. King Ferdinand letter. Let's rock this shit real quick. Pardon me for being redundant, but I ain't got time to play games with people. We're gonna do it like this real quick. He seated St. Peter in Rome as the best place from which to rule the world, but he allowed him to establish his seat in all parts of the world and rule all people, whether Christians, Moors, Jews, Gentiles, or any other sect. Back to this. What's the difference between a Hebrew and a motherfucking Jew? What's the difference? What's the difference between a Moor, as you see here? What's the difference between a Moor and a Muslim? Do you know the difference? This is the conspiracy that's being applied against our American people. Because they don't say shit about no Chata, no Chickasaw. They don't say nothing about our American people when we read this text here. None of these old texts doesn't say anything. And King Ferdinand letter is to who? The Taino Arawak Indians. The papal bull and Katera pertains to our American people, not those goddamn Africans who are Africans, Hebrews, Moors, Jews, and all of that other motherfucking weird ass shit, yo. That shit's all weird to me, man. I don't fuck with none of that shit. And I study to reinforce why I don't fuck with it.
One of the things you have to pay attention to, and if you look, I would suggest the people listening, you take your children to a map class. You teach the class, because if you look at a map, you will see that Asia, Africa, and Europe is one continent. Look at it. Look at it. I know we've been taught not to know nothing, and to if we read something, our head hurts. All these people are over here on this side of the world doing you in.
And what are they
doing? How was it that foreigners come over here and live better than you, and you don't see them homeless, but you see all your people homeless? That don't make you ask no questions. That doesn't make you go, and you just keep supporting them. That's what the African American does.
Well, the African American hasn't been taught to know any better, though, right? African American is a foreign construct by default, right? Like they've been constructed to be the constructors for everyone else, right? There'll be engineers, there'll be lawyers, there'll be doctors for everyone else, but the African American will never work for themselves.
Never. And it's cool. They don't think nothing of it. But if you look at what's going on in the world today, and this is another question you have to ask yourselves, why is it that the African American is always, every day, every city you go into, there's always the African American running around the TV looking like a fool? That is so the foreigners can have one up on you, because remember, if it doesn't come on TV, the African American doesn't believe it. Whatever they show you on TV, that's why many of us got these 50-inch screens in our house. That replaces your brain. People don't realize this, but the TV replaces your brain. So you don't have to think. The TV tells you what to think. This is old. If you don't know this, you're dumb. It's just that simple. The things that we're telling you now, and the reason why African American exists, because we see what's happening to our people here. We are being genocided off this planet. You can pretend like, oh, brother, they wouldn't do that. Oh, yeah, they are doing it, and they're getting you to do it, Because you call yourself black all the time. All these foreign words. You don't even, black means, if you ever seen a redacted document has some of the words blacked out. So you can't understand the document. That's what black means. We say we're black and we're proud. How can you be black and proud with the perm in your head? How can you be black and proud beating up your sisters? How can you be black and proud dogging out your brothers?
Black and I'm proud literally means I'm dead and I'm a slave. That's the literal definition.
How do we do this? How do we do this? And we continue to do it. We don't try to change. We don't try to change for our kids. We don't try to make it better for the generations that are coming behind us and putting out stuff that they can latch on to and live a life that they can be proud of. We just keep repeating the same old bullshit over and over and over and over. And it's mainly the brothers that are doing it.
I mean,
now, let me just, I'm gonna hand it over back to you, but let me say this. Sisters, that's what I mean it's futile to take your kids to church. This is where it starts. That's where we get our first education from, is the church. We go to church, we don't even read the first page of the Bible that tells you that two men created a woman. Read the first, it's on the first page of the Bible. That's why your people say these people speak with forked tongues. If you read the Bible, it tells you that the Lord God and Adam created Eve. Lord God is not God. Lord, warlord, landlord. Lords are people you hate. Why? Because lords are people who does the dirty work for the king. But you say, I asked a sister one time, well, on the first page of the Bible, when they're talking about the Lord, who are they talking about? She said, Jesus. I'm like, baby, Jesus hasn't been introduced in the story yet. And this sister was 60 years old. This is where we are. This is where our elders are. Because like Neely Fuller said, and we better understand this and we better come up with a way to get out of it. We are prisoners. We are prisoners of war. And trying to act and dance and smell good like we ain't is not going to help. Yeah.
Now, me personally, I don't agree with Neely Fuller. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. However, in regards to Neely Fuller, I don't like the dude personally because he promote all that black and white supremacy bullshit. He says a whole lot about black people this and a whole lot of white supremacy that. Well, what happens when you realize that you're not colorblind? What happens then? When you realize that, white supremacy, quote unquote, only exists because you allow it to exist by acknowledging it for one, and then by being, quote unquote, black on the other. Now, if your skin color is brown, what the fuck does black and white have to do with you? That's just a question in regards to colors. That's color scheme, right? Now, in regards to who you really are, okay, motherfuckers like Neely Fuller, Dr. Frances Crowson Wesson, whatever the fuck her name is, who married a quote unquote white man, and all these other motherfuckers, okay? What exactly have you been talking about? Especially when, let's say, a quote unquote black woman who's talking about white supremacy throughout her PhD and her public media bullshit, right? Hold on. She's saying that the quote unquote black man with my PhD, the black man can annihilate the white race, right? She said that. Am I correct when I say what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Am I correct?
Who said that?
Dr. Francis Wilson, whatever the fuck her name is.
Well, this is how I look at it, man. You see all those cats, these cats are like, Neely Fuller could be my grandfather. And so the jargon or the language that he speaks, he may have been, I don't know, when that black when they changed the identity, black may have been the one that he was stuck on, just like African American. African Americans, many of them don't like to be called black, surely don't like to be called colored, surely don't like to be called Negro. So every time that identity changes, people who were, I don't know, I guess what, 21. I don't know if this is true about Neely Fuller, but when I heard about African American, I was like 20 years old.
Wow.
So that's how it changes. It changes from generation to generation to cut the generation off from the previous generation. So I understand that. There's a cat named Dr. Amos Wilson. I'm with Amos Wilson. I realize that he's on that African stuff, but that's the stuff that he was taught when he went to college. So he was trying to make sense out of it. It would be better if we would take this into consideration when we're doing that, because these cats, they're trying to help, but the language that they're given, they don't know everything you know. You don't know everything they know. So when Amos Wilson, when Amos Wilson say blueprint for Black Power, I understand that Black Power never wins. But that's where this cat was at when he learned that. Now we can take his ideas and put our own thing on it, because that's what everybody else do. We can take everything here because these are brilliant people. And for us to say fuck them and all that shit, we've been doing that and it doesn't help. And these people, these motherfuckers ain't sitting up going to church. Neely Fuller's not sitting up being stupid. He's trying to give us information. And I think it would be wise if we can decipher what these cats are saying, but put our own spin on it, because they are giving it to us. I realized Frances Cress Welsing was a professor and she worked with them. But what's some of the things she was saying? She was saying that the annihilation, this is what they fear of you, because you will screw all of their women, which brothers are doing anyway. You are marrying their sons, sisters are doing anyway with that swirling. This is what she was trying to bring up. I mean, I'm not into that. I'm not into her. This is all what I'm saying. We better stave off this genocide that we looking at. We better be real cognizant of what these people are doing to us.
I agree. I feel like this, you know, I'll apologize to the elders when I meet them. But so, my opinion, all these elders that are honored, they did some dishonorable shit, in my opinion.
You're right.
They contribute to indignity that is perpetuated daily, 24/7, 365 by the fucking nanosecond now, thanks to social media. These motherfuckers being honored for I don't even know what the fuck they should be honored for. Because guess what? I ask our people real simple questions, right? Who do you know that's been close to you and yours? Your blood relations, consanguinity, your blood, your kin, your true kin. Because not all skin folk is kin folk, right? That kind of shit. Hey, yo, do you have a difference in your kin folk than these fucking niggas that have been promoted and marketed by foreigners? I mean, I just threw out Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, whatever the fuck her name is, and she married a fucking cockazoid. Did she produce offspring with him while she talking about what? white genetic annihilation? How can you present that to your audience while you are married to a Caucasoid? You're married to a foreigner, and meanwhile, you're saying something opposite of how you're actually living. Your message goes out the fucking window. That's like me, all right? I mean, imagine, right? Yo, Tomahawk Tony be like, yo, I'm against abuse to our women and children, right? But meanwhile, I'm married or I'm close to a woman, right? And I have children with the same woman, and I'm beating the shit out that woman and the kids or the youth, the offspring, the posterity that I contributed to producing with this woman, right? Completely hypocritical, completely contradictory of anything that I will ever say or have ever said. Therefore, correction needs to be in order, in my opinion. Correction needs to be in order. I mean, we got motherfuckers right now running around talking about, yeah, brother, you got to get that DNA test. Well, we got a young woman a few hours ago. Shout outs to, I don't even know her name currently, but she's up in A4. She knows what's up. You know what I mean? Shouts to her. You know what I mean? I ain't got to say her name. She know who she is. She has made this new video where she's bust down from her own perspective about the DNA situation, where it's like, yo, yes, that's just only for entertainment purposes. And it says it after you purchase it. The thing is, a person becomes a hypocrite within themselves when they support that shit. You support something that's built and based upon fucking fiction, fallacy. Fallacy means it's not true. I'm not the one to give passes to fallacy, by no means. The shit that they did back in the 60s have contributed to what's happening right now in 2020. That's my opinion. I have no direct and immediate personal disagreement with nobody, none of these predecessors. I rest on the fact that if you knew better, you do better. If you didn't know better, just simply say you didn't know better. Tell that truth that you did not know better. And you did, and you said what you said when you didn't know better, but now provide that truth and that clarity of, goddamn, I know better now. And yo, this is wrong, that is wrong, this is incorrect, that is incorrect. Now let's focus on what's correct. And as an elder, I will dedicate the remaining days that I have present to fucking with shit that's correct and contributing to anything and everything that is correct, especially in regards to our American people that are supporting everything that's foreign to America.
You know, you brought up a sister that oh, hold on one second. Now, okay, you brought up a sister that what would you say she was doing about what was she putting forth?
Yo, she was speaking in regards to DNA.
DNA. Okay.
And how that's for entertainment purposes. DNA testing, she got very elaborate with it, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is what I'm saying. This is this sister's little light. She's telling everybody that it's bullshit. There's another sister, she's a nurse. And this is what I mean about how we have to question stuff. So she talks about the transatlantic slave trade, and she's a nurse. And this is what I say. Ask people that you know. Ask people who are in the Navy. We have indigenous people who are in the Navy. Ask them, is it possible for ships to go across the Atlantic back in that time. They'll tell you, hell no. The sister that was the nurse, she was like, that's impossible. She said they were in a closed up boat, pissing and shitting on each other. That's methane gas. That's ammonia. Those people would have suffocated right off the coast of Africa. We believe these stories. And people who know better, when we get up and we talk all this stuff and we rah, 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 and all this, they look at us like we damn fools. Because we are. Because we don't think about what they're telling us. We just do it. And this is the same thing that goes on with these Hebrew Israelite and all these foreign ideologies. They're telling you that your people aren't your people. Your people are some people who live over in the desert somewhere over in the Middle East. Imagine what that does to children, 14, 15 years old, when they hear this. Imagine these brothers on the corner dressed in these funny suits and they spitting this logic. Yeah.
Hey, Buck, give me 1 minute. Yo, Unc Raw 999. Unc Raw 999. Yo, you trying to speak some bullshit about Buck right now on my channel? You fucked up. You blocked now, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you why before I block you. Screen shares live right now. You know what? Yo, that's called character assassination. Motherfucker, do you know anybody that's been in the military? You making assumptions on my channel? You so the fuck off a subject right now? Making assumptions? Your energy is not needed here. Your use for mental energy is not needed here. Unc, Raw, 999. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's simple. Fuck out of here, nigga. Waste of fucking energy ass nigga. My apologies. Hey, Buck, my apologies, man.
No, man, no. See, and this is what I'm saying. It's cats like this. This is what these groups teach these cats to be. You see, he called himself Ankh-Ra. So now he's into the Egyptian thing. Just look at the name, because you will see that a whole lot of our people pick up these foreign names. So this is what I do when I'm meeting
this Mer Alvarado motherfucker, you about to get blocked too. Talking about calm down, nigga. Who the fuck are you to tell me calm down when you here? Nigga, I asked you to be here, nigga. I asked you to be here, Mer Alvarado. The fuck is Mer? Where's Mer from, nigga? Where's Mer from, nigga? What the fuck you talking about calm down, nigga? My people are suffering out here. Talking about calm down. How the fuck can I be calm my people are suffering? Fuck out of here. Hey, Mer. You want to get burnt like Mer? You want to get burnt like Mer frankincense, nigga? Nigga, I'm gonna get some Bible story shit right now. I got Bible talk already. I got Bible stories already on standby. So Mer, you want to get burnt like Mer? What the fuck you want to talk about, man? The fuck out of here and do it fast, nigga. You about to get blocked too. Coward season is over. That's simple. Fuck out of here. Yo, Buck, my apologies.
So check this out. With Ankh-Ra, since you're showing your ignorance, this is what I want you to answer. And you won't answer it because you're fake. So this is what I'll tell the listeners, what you ask the people who they're Egyptians. How did the Egyptians get burned off the planet? Ankh-Ra, we're waiting for your answer in the chat room. How come?
Yo, he can jump on. He can jump into your chat, number 84 chat, somewhere, wherever.
This is what I mean. Is to bring confusion. What happened since you want to be Egyptian? What happened to your people? How did they get burnt off the world? How did they get burnt out of the world history and their land turned to dust? What happened to them? We're waiting, Ankh-Ra. That's the question. How did your people get burned off the planet since you were an Egyptian? And how come Ma'at, how come Osiris, how come Isis didn't save your people? We're waiting for your answer.
Man, let me tell you something. You know, this is my reality real quick. This is my reality. Yo, the same shit that happened to them niggas that was enslaved over there, same shit that happened to them niggas over there, how they shit got burnt the fuck out, turned into a fucking desert. The same shit is happening in America right now. Yo, keep in mind, right? Y'all seen all these motherfucking these new Egyptian movies where they done whitewashed everything? Since y'all know so much about Black Power and all that Egyptian shit, right? Well, wasn't those some brown skinned people that initially built all of that shit over there in Egypt and shit? Wasn't they some? Hey, Buck, wasn't they originally brown skinned people?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, they
Okay,
were brown skin. Yeah.
okay. And so now they're now pale skin, right?
How is that possible, Ankara? What
Well, let me answer
this
for
is
Cross since he's no longer here.
okay.
Let me answer for
But
Cross since he's no longer here.
yeah, but he can
Well,
but
basically,
he can still listen, and this is what I mean. What you just said, I didn't even think of that. How are the people who used to be Egyptians and are being replaced by somebody else? How did you let that happen, Ankara? Since you guys have all these magical powers and stuff, this is what I'm saying. All you
hey,
brothers, all you brothers do is bring confusion.
yo,
That's
them niggas
all
got
you do.
raw. Them niggas got raw. They got Anubis. Yo, they got ISIS. But hold on, hey, yo, during the Obama administration, right? During the Obama administration, right? They made a new ISIS, right? Hey, yo, my apologies. Somebody knocking on the door right now. Hold on, man. This was a fucking call, please, not bro.
So this is what those Egyptians, those Moors, those Hebrew Israelites, you guys have to ask them questions, simple questions. This is nothing that's hard or something you can't figure out. Ask the Moors, who are the women that birthed you? Show us the women that birthed the Moors. They won't show you because they're white girls who do that. That's a all that foreign stuff wasn't made by us. Why would you eat off something that's not made by your people? You're gonna die mentally, physically, and spiritually. Who are the
Yo,
people? Who
my
are the
bad,
people?
y'all.
Who are the people? Who are the people that your ancestors went to? They didn't go to no Egyptians. They didn't go to no Hebrews. I mean, weren't Hebrew slaves in the weren't
Oh
they slaves?
shit! Hey, Buck, I'm only getting to that. Hey, yo, Buck, now hold on, Buck. Hold on, I've already sold it to him. I've already sold it to him again. Please continue while I find it. My apologies. Shit.
So Moors. Who
Oh,
are they? Who are they over in Europe? They went to the story I got. They went to Spain and took over Spain, and they supposed to made Spain a beautiful place. But, but when I say when I say where did the Moors come from, I don't get no answer. When I say how come they didn't do what they did in Spain, how come they didn't do it where they come from?
in Africa.
Oh, okay. See, I don't see it causes confusion. So this is what you ask these cats. Ask them what are they talking about? Because 9 times out of 10, they don't even know.
But, yo, we follow the honorable. We follow the noble. We hold on, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, Buck,
Yo,
brother. But we follow the noble and the honorable. Niggas that we think know what the fuck is really going on, right? Yo, this shit is outrageous, man. Hey, people. Hey, yo, I'm really real shit, yo. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like all these niggas done disrespected the fuck out of my generation and the generations before me, and they're still actively disrespecting our current generations. No. Whoa, hold on. Hey, Herm P, the Moors did not get overthrown by the white man. No. Did you not know that the Moors are also Caucasians. Did you know that? Did you know that? The Moors are literally, quote unquote, white and black. If you want to deal with color. Now, if you want to deal with law, a Moor is a slave. If you want to deal with law. Because white in law means to be, let's say, a free man. Hey, yo, Ram Richard, who the fuck are you? You're talking about why am I being blocked? You're on Tomahawk Tony channel. I don't recall blocking a Ram Richard. Okay? So I don't know who you are, Ram Richard, for you to be blocked. Were you somebody that I blocked? I believe I only blocked 2 people. Moore is also a monkey. You're right, David Cluis. Source. Oh shit, yo, Mur got. Who is this fool talking? Who is this fool talking? Oh shit. Hey, yo, guess what? All right, so I'm gonna address I am King Sosa. Okay, I am King Sosa. You might want to go back into the Tomahawk Tony archives. All right. I presented the text that I presented right here again. Okay. History of the Moorish Empire in Europe. Samuel P. Scott, 1904. That's just one source. I have other sources as well, but this source comes with 3 volumes. Okay. About 1,000 pages per volume. All right. If you want sources, let's get into those sources. 3 volumes worth. With sources in the footnotes if you want to get into sources, okay? Yo. Okay, you know what? Mirror, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to right now, but you know what, Mirror? You're about to get burnt like some motherfucking incense, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got no use for your presence. That's simple. Cowboy season is over. Fuck out of here. That kind of shit, nigga. Weirdo ass nigga. You ain't a nigga, you a snigger.
Ram Richard asked to talk about the census, the 2020 census.
Okay.
The 2020 census is, you got to have, do you honestly think that these people go around and count everybody when most people don't even participate in the census? Most people don't even participate in the census. But this is what I will say to answer your question, Ram. We're gonna have to, if you saw that hurricane last year and you saw how those ants made a raft out of themselves to survive, that's kind of where we are. That's kind of where we are now. The census is just so they can allot money to themselves. They can't count everybody. That's just like saying it's 100 fish in the sea. You don't know that some things are impossible. And we believe in these people so much, we believe anything that comes from their mouth. We don't even think about it. That's where we are now. Everything we don't think, we don't, as people of this planet, as species of this planet, aren't we supposed to look at this and see what's good for ourselves? Aren't we supposed to look at this and see what's better for our survival? We always licking out of somebody else's throat. We can't do that and survive.
Hey, yo, what about genealogy though?
Say that again.
What about genealogy? What shouldn't people be focused on their genealogy prior to the 2020 census arriving?
Yeah, that's why they go to family reunions for. People call me to family reunions. Hey man, can you come talk to my family about the genealogy in our family? And when I do that, you'd be surprised what you learn. The people know, the grandparents know, the elders know. They're just not sharing it with the youth because they don't think it. And this is what I get most of the time.
Yeah, Richard, I agree.
They don't think the youth. They don't think it can help the youth. Really? So you think the youth going around calling themselves Hebrew Israelites is the solution?
God damn.
That's where we are. That's where we are. I mean, you see the people in the chat room coming. Dude? We
What the
don't
fuck
have
is
time.
wrong? These
We
men are
don't. We
all
don't have
Morris,
time.
son. Hey, yo, David Cluis. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey,
He
yo, this
don't
is
know.
not the channel. This is not the location for you to be typing that kind of shit in right now, yo. We don't do that shit
So
over here. This is A4. We don't do that shit here. If you know A4, we block motherfuckers. We smash them and we block them. Now you get to hear my words before I block motherfuckers. After I give them some type in words. Moors are
man,
not
all you got to do is get rid of them, dude.
Hey, yo, hold on, man. No. We got to clear. Yo, I'm about clarity. Moors are not black. Yo, killer white supremacy and coons. Hey, yo, Moors are black. Moors are black. Yo, have you watched the other Tomahawk Tony channel where I broke down? Like, I literally spent time making those videos with dictionaries and utilizing etymology, showing what a Moor is, the origins of Moor, and all kinds of shit. I done introduced fucking Latin dictionaries out this motherfucker. Okay, so Rainstorm, you're making jokes right now. You're cool, Rainstorm. I thank you. Thank you for putting the cheesy face on that motherfucker. Elboria. Damn, it's getting crazy on here. Oh shit. Well, Luna Lupe. Which one? Hey, yo. So the original Tomahawk Tony channel, that shit got blocked, yo, because I was treating that channel like I was on a block party and shit. But you know, on block party shit, right? You know, you be playing music on a block live and shit. You know, you get your fills, chilling with your people. That's what I thought I was doing with that channel, and I played a song that jumped on it. Like anyway, well, I can no longer do live videos on the original Tomahawk Tony channel. I can no longer do it. So now we got the new one. You know what I mean? So like the new one is the one I'm more active on to answer your question. My apologies. Yo, Buck, my apologies, man. Yo, this shit is mad crazy. This is mad crazy, yo. Like, you know, we got a lot of motherfucking weirdos chopping it up, you know, commenting, this, that, and the other. Hey Buck, you got time for a quick Q&A?
Yes.
All right. Hey, yo, we're gonna do a quick Q&A right now because like it's 6 p.m. West Coast time right now. That's where I'm at right now. Hey Buck, what it is? You know, I know it's evening your time and shit as well. But you all have any questions? Put your questions in the chat right now. I see it's 70 live right now. How do you connect to a tribe? Your genealogy will connect you to your quote unquote tribe.
And if you don't get the chance to do the genealogy, look on the census records. Try to find your people back then. Look at when people die. What are those things? Those papers they give when you die?
Death certificates.
Obituaries.
Obituary.
Go to the churches. In the state where your people were, where your people originated from, or where everybody comes from. Go to the state and go to those archives and look up the archives, and you're gonna find that your people normally did some off the hook shit because they were the indigenous people that they found. See, the people that you see doing all the entertainment and all the sports, that's that's how everybody was. Everybody was like that. Maybe not in the sport, but in what they did. They were probably in being like that if they were getting pecans, if they were farming. They were the top line farmers. But we don't know about that because we're Hebrew Israelites now. We're Moors. We're taking on other people's ideology, and it's killing us.
Hey Buck, you ready for another question?
Yes.
All right, so hold on. Let me just get it. Let me just get the question right real quick. I'm scrolling through. I've seen some questions populating. So that was one question. Talk of the Sundry Act. QUEBAN 11, Talk of the Sundry Act. Phoenix Moon has done that. We can get into that another time. That's not a question. You're asking us to do something right now. Basically, I'm not focused on the Sundry Act, but the Sundry Act pertains to Moors. Okay. Now, next question: Are the Moors? Hold on, you 1 second. Where's that question at? Are the Moors and Black and Moors the same thing, brothers? This is from Smooth Aboriginal. But let me jump into it, and you can feel free to get it in how you get it in. Okay, so now a Moor is an African, okay, by default. Moors originally are from Mauritania, all right? So now a Black Moor, okay, well, that's a specific, as you see there is a Black Moor. Break down the word right there, Black Moor, okay? So that means this is a Black Moor. So now, as I said previously, all right, because I've asked that same question prior in my research. You know what I'm saying? I ask questions and I seek answers. All right. So in my research, you have Moors. You even have a wise Moor. The word Moor comes from I believe it's the Dutch. Okay. So for the Dutch, they have something called a wise Moor. Weisse. That means a quote unquote white Moor in comparison to a blacker Moor. All right. Or Negro Moor. But Negro and Moor, it means the same thing when you're dealing with the Latin. When the motherfuckers speaking Latin and shit like that, it means the same thing. So now, to blatantly answer your question now, pardon me for giving you the background on the subject. You have various breeds of Moors, okay? Remember, those Moors, they was miscegenating with a lot of foreigners that was foreign to Africa, if you will, all right? They're already African by default as being a Moor, right? But now they're miscegenating with various breeds of foreigners. And so due to that miscegenation now, their offspring are also Moors. That shit ties into law, ties into history, ties into very serious shit. Now, in summary, our American people was kidnapped. They was taken from America to Europe. All right? From Europe, they was distributed throughout the same slave trade channels. Okay? I'm giving you some exclusive information right now, but just bear with me as I say what I say right now. Our American people was kidnapped and taken along the same routes that was used to go back and forth from Europe to America. Fuck that Europe, pardon me. Fuck that Africa to America like perspective. We've already explored that shit in A4. The trip in the Northern Atlantic to North America and down the coastlines of North America to South America, the Caribbean included, was less harsh, although it was very dangerous as well as harsh. One and the same. Now, when they kidnapped our people and they took them over there just by our complexion, they became a Blacker Moor. When you get into law, you will see that when you take someone and then, like, I mean, what I mean by take is when you kidnap, capture, what have you. Let's say you kidnap somebody today, right? But it's lawful if you did that to an African, right? But if you did that to an American / an American Indian / an Indian, as was law back then, now what it goes into is the fact that, damn, well, it's illegal to do that to an American / American Indian. It's illegal to enslave them, right? But if you do that to an African, well, it's legal, it's lawful, it's cool, no problem. So that's how, based on my research, how Blacker Moor came into the picture. Moors and Blacker Moors are not the same thing. However, the foreigners have made them to be the same thing. All based on skin color, okay? These motherfuckers be acting colorblind. They wanted to disassociate themselves with the fact that Moors are numerous in complexion. I mean, you got the mulatto Moors, you got the fucking straight up and down Caucasoid Moors. I mean, yo, ask yourself, how in the fuck can the Shriners and the NOI or black, hold on, you got the white Masons and the white, pardon me, you got the black Masons and the white Masons, how the fuck can they wear the same shit? And it's the same goddamn fez as quote unquote Moors, right? Ask yourself that very simple question. How can that be? And look at this book that I just showed you. Look at the book that I showed you. History of the Moors in Europe. Right here. History of the Moors, Moorish Empire in Europe. Read this book, 3 volumes. Hey, Buck, you was about to say something? My apologies.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Well, I was concluded. I'm about to get to. I'm ready to get to the next question, but I didn't know if you wanted to add to that question. I want to see if there's any, because we're doing a Q&A right now. Got me confused, shots out here.
No, go ahead.
I'm looking for another question right now. Where's the next question at? Where's another question? Are there any more questions?
Well, let me just say this. So you see how the Moorish paradigm, the Hebrew Israelite paradigm, the Christian paradigm, the Muslim paradigm, all those stories do is take our attention off of our own people.
Yes.
That's bad enough, but y'all asses are arrogant about it. You are worshiping people on the other side of the world that you've never met. You are calling yourself noble, honorable. If those people were noble and honorable, they would be noble and honorable at home. You're over here teaching the children over here that, and all you do is bring confusion. Now, I'm gonna be fair. The people who listen to that stuff, you're a part of the problem too, because you listen to that garbage. You believe it. You try to, it's like the brother in the group tonight. I'm an Egyptian. Dude, the Egyptians were obliterated a long time ago. They're not here to speak. They're not here to speak for themselves, but you pump them on the back more than you pump your granddaddy. For real? And we're supposed to take you serious? This is the stuff that African Americans do. This is how people come over and fuck us mentally. Because we just love to be stupid. We don't think about nothing. We don't. Anybody can tell us anything. And we go with, okay, that's just how it is. I
see some other questions are populated, but I see this abbreviated smoke screen 10 character here saying this is some unintelligent shit. Smoke screen 10. Who the fuck are you? And why the fuck can you articulate yourself while you're typing a statement into a chat right now? Because some, SUM, that means a goddamn sum total when you're dealing with mathematics. And you're saying UN, and then you're going to follow up with intelligent shit. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but if I read that shit blatantly, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here. Would you like to correct yourself before I get you the fuck out of here? Because I don't want to assume anything about your lack of intelligence right now. Smokescreen, whatever the fuck your name is, would you like to correct your goddamn... Oh shit, we got Safa in the building. Hey, yo, Safa, what's good? How you doing, Safa? Yeah. Alright, so Smokescreen 10, whatever the fuck your name is, yo, that's what it is. I'll get back to you in a minute. Let me just view some questions right now because we're doing this Q&A. So I see this question right here. I am King Sosa. I am Geechee Gullah. So am I not African and indigenous? From what I'm aware of, the original Gullah Geechees All right. Now, I'm not Gullah Geechee. All right. But I've interacted with Gullah Geechees, or Geechees, if you will. Gullahs, if you will. All right. Now, they're American. Um, it's been, let's say, in recent years, I want to say approximately upwards of 10 years. Hypothetically, like I can't recall like fully because I haven't studied those people, but I'll tell you this. From what I'm aware of in the recent 10 years, um, there has been an infiltration of Africanization of the Gullah Geechee people. All right. So I would advise you, I would suggest you look at your records. You look at your records and you look to see if you are African. All right. You may be, you may not be, maybe your people mixed, maybe they didn't. I have no clue. I don't know your records, man. I'm not
Let,
one
let,
to make assumptions about nobody.
let me help him out on this. This is what I mean, confusion. So this cat doesn't know if he's indigenous here or if he's from 5,000 miles away, but he calls himself Gullah Geechee. And listen very carefully because this is how the confusion fucks us up because we don't think. And I'm going to say this because somebody else in the group just put in the Washita. Because remember, Moore stole that title long ago. The Gullah Geechee, I mean, all you have to do is look at who they were. The Geechee people were from the Ogeechee River. It's a river that runs down. It's a river that runs down South Carolina and Georgia.
People from the
Ogeechee,
land.
that's what the indigenous people referred themselves to as landmarks at rivers, mountains, whatever.
That's right.
Same thing in Washita. Washita is spelled Ouchita. They're not people from Africa. They're not Moors. The Moors just took that name, stole it to trick y'all,
Added the letters
and
to it. They added the
add
letters
letters to
to it.
it. You know how they do that Moor stuff, to trick you. That's what these people do. And this is what I'm saying about us. That we can't be stupid motherfuckers. I mean, just dumb all the time. Never know nothing. I don't know why you telling. I didn't know. Start knowing something. Cut off that fucking TV and start knowing something. Start talking to people who got some sense. Start talking to your elders. But damn, y'all just let anybody tell you anything. And this is the cold part about it. You tell your children that. That's how we get annihilated. Because you will start doing stuff that they do. Because what do Hebrew Israelites do? They fuck children. Ask the sisters who's been with them. They fuck children. Go to the courtroom and read and sit in a court case with a Hebrew Israelite. Why are they in there? Because they fuck children.
Catamites, pedophiles.
This is what if you the other Israel. If you read what the Jews did, they fuck children, and we try to be them. This is why we say African Americans ain't Africans. Don't call us all that stuff. Oh, and one more thing that Tony brought up is very important. You don't hear people over here when you ask people who are they people. All these people who are in this chat room right now, they'll tell you that my mother said I'm a Blackfoot. They'll tell you that my mama said I'm a Choctaw. My grandmama said that I was Chickasaw. Whatever. To find out how you people were, go to the towns because many of the towns, especially in the South and on the East Coast, are still named after the people.
That's right.
That's why they're always trying to trick you. And that's why you're always tricked because you don't never question. I didn't know. If you listen to how some African Americans talk when they trying to explain, that's why when these people are telling you there are all these things, ask them to explain what they're talking about. You will find out. I don't give a damn who it is. They can't explain what they're talking about because they didn't make up the narrative. They're eating out of somebody's mouth and coming to spit that bullshit on you. That's what's happening. So, in order to get to your people, find out, go to the states where they were from. Go to the archives and pull up the archives of your people. Go to some of those primitive churches. Down south, they have things called primitive churches. That's what they call the people there. Look, you got it seriously. This is summertime. You gonna spend how much this summer on bullshit? Take a trip down to Mississippi, because there's people who move to Chicago, LA, all over the place from Mississippi, that their children and grandchildren have never been there. But you know who they're taking care of that land, that fertile land? Who's taking your fertile land because you scared you won't go back to it? Guess who's doing that? Moors ain't doing it. You have these people coming over here taking your land because you think you from somewhere else. So go to the archives and pull up your folks. Pull up where they live. Find out where they lived. Find out what they ate. Find out what plants they used to heal themselves with. That shit is still good today. These are the things we try to give you at African Americans Ain't African. And these are the things that these other foreign ideologies come and try to get you from. Try to make you believe that you're something else, and you're not. So ask your mama, ask your grandmama, ask your granddaddy, your uncles and aunts. They'll tell you.
I'm that nigga, I'm the alley. Love that. Yo, hey Buck, let me answer this guy's question real quick. I forgot his name, man. Damn. Let me trace that back real quick.
So
He asked this question.
before you did it, we got this guy Ram Richard. He's saying, "I'm never going to see the land that I inherited." That's the mindset that most African Americans have. That's where we're at.
That's bad, man. Yo. All right. All right. Hey, Buck. Yo, if you can, copy and paste that question into the chat so I can retrace it in a moment. I'm about to get into I Am King Sosa. I Am King Sosa says, I know, but enslaved African fought along and mixed in. I know my history, question mark. Now, I don't understand how you can end a statement with the question marks, especially when you proceed or you conclude your statement saying that I know my history, question mark. That is contradictory. You just contradicted your whole statement there. I'm just sharing that with you in case you ever get into preparing documents, all right? Now, if you know your history, right? I just shared with you that when they kidnapped our people, and I'm gonna use my people as example. I have Turner blood in me, okay? I'm a Turner, all right? Now, my Turner people come out of Virginia, all right? Now, I ain't gonna go into a whole lot of detail about my people right now. I will tell you this, though. It's documented that my people, our youth, and our women were kidnapped, all right? You've seen the movie 12 Years a Slave. I think I've already said all of this previously, but I'm reiterating right now, just for you, I Am King Sosa. When the foreigners have you in their possession, since it was illegal to enslave American Indians, Americans, okay, they will call you an African. Show me in America where Africans went to war. Show me. Matter of fact, fuck that. Yo, let's talk about Africa. Show me where the motherfucking Africans went to war with the motherfucking foreigners. Show me in their own goddamn country. Because I know that my people, my blood, went to war with these motherfucking foreigners for doing the fuckery that they did to my people, man. That's the fuck I know about my people. Enslaved African fought along and mixed in. I know my history? Question mark? You better question the history that you think you know. You better question that shit. You know how much pain is involved? You know how much blood is in this soil? Right here in North America alone? Man, they shipped my people from Virginia to Louisiana, and we went to war over that shit. They call it a fucking rebellion. That's how the foreigners want to write that shit. It was not a fucking rebellion. No, it was a motherfucking massacre. We slaughtered motherfuckers. And my people ain't no goddamn Africans, because look what the Africans is doing right now in America. Look what the Africans are doing right now in America.
So when you get shot by the police, are the Africans coming to your aid? Were the Africans there when they were spraying you with water hoses? Were the Africans there when you were getting when they were burning you out of Black Wall Street? Were the Africans there? See, these are things that happen, and we don't connect dots. The African American doesn't create dots. The African American is trained much like a dog. He is told what to do. He asks, boss, you shows I want to do this? And then he goes about doing it. That's how all your entertainers are trained. That's how all your athletes are trained. I know you love them, but that's the reality of it.
Man, this shit's disgusting to me right now, man. Hey, I am King Sosa. How many ball games you support a fucking year? You sound like you're a good fucking consumer. Sound like you fit perfectly with these fucking consumer data reports I be going in on. Straight up, man. And I ain't trying to insult you right now, but like, yo, it don't seem like you really thinking over here, man. Yo, my channel, the work that I do is not built for non-thinking motherfuckers, man. Monkey see, monkey do. That's motherfucking right. Yo, Smooth Aboriginal, excellent statement, man.
So,
like, yo, that's the work that we're doing out here, man. It's Q&A. Does anybody have any more questions, man? Because I got to get back to my work, man. Like, seriously. Yo, Buck, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I appreciate your time, all of that, man. Your energy, everything. I appreciate everybody in the chat. But like, yo, this sucker shit be fucking blowing the shit out of me, yo. These random ass niggas that gotta want to fucking comment and shit, man. That's just annoying.
This is what happens when you're confused. This is what happens when you're confused. These cats say something when you ask. That's why I say just ask them what are they talking about, and you will soon see, and everybody in the chat will see that they don't know what the hell they just saying stuff. That's what all these Christians do. Christians do.
Hey Buck, hold on, yo. Hey Brandon Rogers, my apologies. I get excited. I don't know if you know me, like via my presentations. Yo, Tyrone Street, what's good? How you doing, man? Hey, Brandon Rogers, what are y'all's opinion on HBCUs? All right. Hey, Buck, you want to go first? What's your opinion of the HBCUs? You want to go first?
Sure.
Go for it. Now I'll follow up. Tag me in.
Historical Black colleges and universities. Remember Harvard University used to be a school for our people. Harvard University started out as a school for our people. Go look it up. HBCUs, those schools were put up to train you to help build this paradigm that you see now. Because HBCU, okay, so I'm gonna give you guys this is something that brothers could do. And I'm gonna say it because how come brothers don't build lawnmowers that are solar powered?
Woo!
How come the HBCUs don't come up with ideas and produce ideas like that? All the brothers down south that cut grass, you can't invent put together a lawnmower that runs off the solar power. You know what brothers say to me when I say that? The average brother say, why are we gonna do that? Asians build lawnmowers. So we don't think about creating something so our children can do. How come HBCUs don't make refrigerators, different kind of stoves, furniture? Why don't the HBCU is a conduit for the Negroes that go there to get a job. Period. Anybody that refutes that, email me and we can talk about it. But the HBCUs, what have they done? I mean, how long have they been here? Some of the HBCUs have been here since 1800s. What have they produced that we could use, that we can take advantage of, that would help us out? I mean, cars. The HBCUs, are they building cars? Are they coming up with ideas for cars? What are they doing? They're not doing a goddamn thing. But begging the government for money.
But they're black and they're proud. Proud of what exactly? All right. Yo, Buck, you tagging me in right now?
Tagging you in.
All right, good money. All right, I'm about to jump in. I don't even double dutch. I ain't good with double dutching. All right, here we go. Did you know that some of the first schools in America, all right, were Indian schools? And those are the HBCUs that were set about foreigners to teach our youth to no longer be themselves, be their own people. Did you know that? Next to that is this. Have you observed the difference between the current HBCU, and the current Ivy League schools? Buck just referenced Harvard University. Yes, Ivy League, if I am correct about Harvard. I've never been to Harvard. I've been to other Ivy Leagues. And something in which I observed is those Ivy League school students, you know what they do different? They roll out of bed in fucking pajamas. Put on some flip-flops, no makeup, no eyeshadow, no Jordans, no fresh haircut, and they go to fuck the class with a bag full of books. HBCU in comparison, completely different comparison. Yo, I went to an HBCU. When I was attending the HBCU, I was dealing with a female, brown-skinned female. She had to wake up early a.m., 2 hours to get ready to go to class. It looked like a fucking fashion show on campus. It looked like a goddamn fashion show. Hair done, nails done, everything did. And I'm just sharing that from a man's perspective, all right, a male's perspective, because I'm observing, I'm attracted to women, so I'm looking at these women. I'm just like, damn, what's going on here? That's right, prospering and now, right, trained to make the corporations richer. Yo, I went to an HBCU in Baltimore, Maryland. At this particular HBCU, there was a motherfucking Foot Locker, 2 liquor stores, and a motherfucking McDonald's, and a goddamn cheap ass, low budget ass, fucking GMO selling ass, goddamn quote unquote supermarket. Walking distance from the campus. All right. Now, in comparison to the Ivy League schools, well, them motherfuckers had Whole Foods. They had parks. There was a lot of grass and a lot of trees. I see what y'all saying right now. Keep the trees alive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Around these HBCUs, I haven't seen a lot of trees. Yo, I interacted with a lot of dudes. They like smoking a lot of weed. Early a.m. before they go to class, they smoking a lot of weed. Uh-oh, Joseph Lewis. Uh-oh, Morgan State. Uh-oh. Hey, Joseph Lewis, can you share briefly what you observed between Morgan State and Towson State? How about that shit? Matter of fact, fuck Towson. Let's do Morgan State in comparison to University of Maryland, because it's not that far away. I'm talking about literally 20 minutes in either direction. Joseph Lewis, hey, Joseph Lewis, hold the fuck up. Hey, yo, nah, man. I know this. Nah, they ain't my man, yo. He ain't home right now. Nah, he ain't home. I know it ain't my man. I know. Hey, that ain't franchise. Hey, Joseph Lewis, you're not franchise right now, right? Stop playing. I know you're not my man franchise right now. Get the fuck out of here. Bet not be my nigga franchise right now. The culture is different. You're right, Joseph Lewis. The culture is different. The culture is different. But yo, can you describe the difference of culture? Just because, like, I describe the difference. I mean, you got motherfuckers that roll out of bed. Somebody just said they don't brush their teeth, they don't do their hair. I bet, Joseph Lewis, you're not my man franchise. Cool, it's all love, man. You know what I mean? Yo, I had a homeboy, you know what I mean, out there, you know what I mean? And he has a name pretty much very similar to yours. You feel me? Yo, that was a good guy right there. You know what I mean? Some caught 10 years for fucking self-defense. You know what I mean? But it do what it do. Hold on, man. Maurice Dupree. My family names are Hackney, Crowder, Hinton, Oxendine, Dupree, Dill, and Locklear, Bronner, and others. We are Muskogee, Gullah, Geechee, Arawak, Tuscarora, Lumbee, and Saxapaha. We are from Orange County, Davidson. I'm assuming Davidson. Definitely, yo, King Trill, different values too. You right. I mean, what do you value when you spend 2 hours getting ready in the morning to go to school? Like, I mean, what the fuck kind of values is that for a child? Like, I mean, mommy and daddy, okay, all right. Let's say mommy and daddy pay for you to go to college, right? If mommy and daddy pay for you to go to college, right? That means they bust their ass upwards of at least 20 fucking years to do that, right? Hypothetically speaking, I don't know the details. I don't know the details about the financial situation. But we know that daddy most likely is a good goddamn consumer of ball games and bullshit, beers and etc. He loves the Coors and Bud Light commercials. Good chance. Hypothetically speaking. All right. Mommy, well, mommy want to look good. And I don't know. But now the daughters and sons want to go to they're on their way to college, right? And let's say they had a bank account fucking set up for them to go to college, right? And this is the kind of college in which they go into, where they're surrounded by other little boys and girls that's wearing Jordans and fucking makeup every goddamn morning. You okay, King Trill? You should keep a neat appearance and take your hygiene seriously as well as your education. Yo, I knew some American women that went to Ivy League schools. Okay, now these American women, they showered. I'm talking about brown skin. I'm talking about like quote unquote young black daughters and sons, if you will. All right. Well, pardon me, the daughters. You know what I mean? I knew a couple of daughters that went to these Ivy League schools, and yo, they was lovely. No makeup. Their hair, they had it so simple. They look lovely. All right. Anyway, they go to school. They did no extras. They put no cut on it. They put no cut on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward to today. Unfortunately, they working for Fortune 500 corporations right now. They're great employees right now for them. For foreigners, true indeed. Comparison is they went to Ivy League school versus the other females in which I've known that have gone to HBCUs that spent 2 hours getting ready and they sucked when it come to going to class. Their papers suck. Their essays suck. Like I done written essays while I was in college. I was able to smash out I was able to smash out somebody's essay in 2 hours. They having a fucking nervous breakdown because they talking about, yo, my paper's due at 8 a.m. and I haven't done anything. Tuscarora Powell hat salute. Prospering it now. Yeah. That's good blood right there. That's my difference between the HBCU and let's say the Ivy League. or my opinion on the HBCU. Basically, HBCUs are in place to support quote unquote white supremacy. Because guess what? Every motherfucking student that go to an HBCU, they're being taught how to work for foreigners, in my opinion. That's my opinion. And I'm being very honest with you about it, because that's what the fuck I done seen, and that's what the fuck I've come to know. Yo, it seems like, yo, Anuaya, yo, much salute, much appreciation to you as well, of course. You know what I mean? It seems like there needs to be a presentation on the environment. Do y'all know about super funds? Super funds, do you know about them? Hey, Buck, you remember the super funds?
Yep.
Hey, audience, it's 81 watching right now. Do you all know about super funds? Press 1 if you know about super funds. Press 2 if you don't. Oh man, they engage in a conversation with each other right now. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm about to go outside, get some fresh air myself. I just asked questions. Y'all want to be talking about environmental situations? I heard about it, but not sure. Okay, two. No ones? We got no ones? What? All right. All right, this is what a super fun is. This is what a super fun is. And yo, keep that in mind, right? Let me just tell you what a super fun is. And yo, is this live stream working right? Is the screen share working right now? Press 1 if the screen share is working. Super fun sites. I'm about to run a search on super fun sites right now. Okay. And I'm going to click on images. Okay. I did a presentation on this shit, like, I think it was at the conclusion of last year. All right. And now I'm gonna revise this search with EPA, because that's Environmental Protection Agency. All right. Yo, a Superfund site is a location where there is hazardous materials present. I'm not sure if you're able to see the map. I know it says Wikipedia. I've already done a presentation on this, so I'm not about to go in a whole lot more detail about it, but I'm just trying to show y'all something since y'all want to be, you know, I feel you about the environment. I'm with you all day. Superfunds are toxic waste locations. That's simple. Hazardous material, toxic waste. These are sites across North America alone. That's right, El Bordia. Yep. Whoa. Pioneer L, environmental racism? I can't agree with environmental racism, no, because there are foreigners, all right, who enable other foreigners, their own people, if you will, to live in these zones, in these areas. That is very, very true. Emmett Moore, how you doing? Emmett, how you doing? We have them here. Yes, y'all. And we got work to do about all of this shit. This super fun situation is not a goddamn game, man. This shit is not a game. Not at all, man. We all surrounded by these motherfuckers, man. This is strategies of war. Like, yo, while motherfuckers is, I said this shit years ago. Hey, Buck, you remember when I said that shit?
Yep.
About how they trying to turn America into Egypt?
Yep.
Hey, yo, that's what the fuck is happening. While niggas is studying Egyptology and want to be Ra and ISIS and all of that kind of shit, well, they're bringing ISIS and Ra and Osiris right fucking here, right now in real time.
I was driving across Arizona one time, and I saw one of those big rigs. One of the cabs had Arabs. Arabs were driving them, and on the side door, and you can see these on YouTube. These pictures on YouTube of these foreign convoys going through here. and we're just waiting for LeBron to play again. These people, it's called genocide, guys. The people who you look up to and lap in the mouth, they don't think the same way about you. That's why they show you as a fool on TV every night, to get the rest of the world, including you, to hate your people. So if some asshole like Trump goes, you know what? The Olympics are coming up. We got all these homeless people. Let's get rid of their ass. They did it before when the Olympics were in LA.
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to say, guys. You can't be in here stupid. You can't be in here scary, because imagine people say, because every tree that's cut down, one of us will die. You do know that, right? Every tree that is cut down, one of us will die. That's been told to us years ago, over 10 years ago. That we need trees to live. Now, I know many of you live in the city and there are no trees and you got comfortable with it, but you'll know about those people, they're drying out. The trees give you moisture. You live under a canopy in a tree, from a tree, you live under canopies of trees, you will keep moisture. The sun won't burn you out like what's happening now. So when the trees are cut down, we die. I mean, what are we doing to make sure that doesn't happen? What are we doing to make sure that doesn't happen to our home country?
Can I make a suggestion? Hey, Buck, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Yo, you remember someone posted to African Americans and Africans, the Facebook group? Was it you about the law that was passed in England about no more cutting down trees?
Right. Because over in Europe, this is when they supposedly built all those ships that nobody can find. This is what I mean. When you ask an African American, well, where are the ships? Huh? Now he didn't tell us about no ships. He just said we swam over here. That's normally the dumb Negro's answer. They tell you they tell you stories that make no sense. You
No
just
fuck.
saw you just saw a hurricane sweep through the Caribbean last year. You honestly think that slave ships were surviving a hurricane? These are the questions we don't ask. And these are the questions that other people they would be asking, but since they know we so dumb, we don't ask them. You just had a whole island of Barbuda. All the people got taken off that island. For what reason, I don't know. They probably were just taken off just so they can make that island a gambling place. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Oh, it's about to be
But they
the
but they
gambling.
tell us stuff. They tell us stuff, and we don't even question what they tell us. Male or female. And that's another thing we better get out of, that male versus female thing, because that's killing us. It doesn't matter. We need each other. They don't mind putting your women on the battlefield, on the front line. They treat you all the same, and we got better start understanding that we need each other. And all this bullshit that brothers be saying about sisters, I don't know how any of you niggas get pussy, because y'all be dogging sisters.
Hey
Hebrew Israel.
yo, I ain't even gonna jump into that right now. But like, yo, mothers and daughters out there, man, I understand, it's natural for y'all to, want affection and, sensualism and things of that nature. But like, yo, how the fuck can you extend yourself to a motherfucker that do not value your being, Like, for me as a man, that shit's a goddamn turn off, man. Like, I've been this way for many, many motherfucking years where it's like, if I know a female don't fuck with some weirdo ass dude, I can't fuck with her. Like, that shit is nasty to me. I understand shit happens. I'm not the one for making excuses. I'm not the one for making excuses, but like, yo, our mothers and daughters, as well as our fathers and sons, Yo, dignity first, man. Dignity first. You're right, Alboria. Yo, and some like being mistreated. Yo, that's very true. But the thing is, um, I don't agree with holy trinities and all of that, man, because I don't see nature involved in that trinity right there. I don't see nature involved in that. Nature is a primary for me. I value nature, but anyway, I ain't gonna get philosophical right now. I'm just sharing what I'm sharing. Um, Mothers and daughters, fathers and sons. What they said, you knew better, you do better. Do you like being disrespected? Because if you don't, why the fuck are you gonna contribute to that shit? Especially when you know a motherfucker be disrespecting you.
Could you
Even
go back to
disrespect
that
someone
picture?
else.
Can you go back to that picture with the super fund, those red dots on it?
Oh yeah, where we at? I'm gonna pull it up right there. You see it? Right here?
No, I don't see it yet.
Is that it? You see
No,
it?
no,
You don't see it?
no. I
I got it live
no.
right now though. What the fuck is going
It's
on?
hey, it's we're over. You know this. It won't pick up like that. Sometimes that happens, but I saw it. I'll get it from you later.
Alright. Alright, well, let me pull it up again. Let me just pull it up again just in case. Alright, hold on. Let me check the chat real quick. I need feedback from y'all. You know how I do. Hey yo, press one. Press one if you see my screen share right now.
I mean, I see it now. I see it, but I'm talking about the super fund.
Work. Yeah. I got it. I got multiple images. Super fun right now. Like I got the one. I got two from Wikipedia right now. I got this one right here.
The one that had all the red dots in it.
That's right.
I
That's
just
right. Yeah.
oh well, if you see it, and I hope the listeners are seeing it. Remember what he said about the super fund.
Okay,
They're all top.
they all saying that they can see it. They say it's fading in and out. The word. They can see
Oh,
it though. So I'm gonna leave it up right now while you're talking. I'm gonna leave it up.
okay, so he was telling you that these super fund sites are toxic waste dumps. This is what happened to Egypt. These people came over here and burned those people off of their land. The Egyptians are not here to speak for themselves no more. They were obliterated. No matter, and like I said, ISIS wasn't there to help them. Osiris. See, this is what these are the stories that you're told. You don't tell stories to the world. You have other people tell you what to do. And then your your backlash off of what you do is what the world gets. It never works. And we can go in history. Take history in 50-year chunks, 25-year chunks. You saw the girl Natasha Harlem get her brains blown out by the Korean lady in the LA riots. Why are you still supporting Koreans?
And they
I
got a
mean,
Korean.
why
Yo,
do
so
you
hold
still
on.
why do you still support Koreans? That was 25 years ago. Why do you still support them? They don't support you, and you support them, and you won't even support your own people. Those people will die.
Hey, yo, can I ask a question real quick? Hey, Buck.
Yo,
Hey, yo, how come there's a Koreatown in America, right? Where there's no America town in Korea.
because I mean they have what's that? They have an Ethiopia. I mean, in Los Angeles, what they got in Los Angeles? They got little Ethiopia in Los Angeles, don't they?
But there's no America, no little America in Ethiopia, right?
Be, because you're an Egyptian, you're a Hebrew. You don't that type stuff doesn't matter to you. You have more important you have more important things to do than get your resources, get control of your resources and start building something for your children. You don't do that. You make sure that European women have a job by sending your children to have them educate your children. You don't educate your own children. Matter of fact,
Hey, government,
many people are mad because I'm saying that's what we should do now.
yo, my man. Yo, you know what's fucked up to me right now, yo? We have so many incredible mothers and daughters out here. I mean, we got incredible fathers and sons as well. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is this: we got some incredible people that have shared with me alone. I'm just one man that's available to listen to my people, right? And I hear my people saying things like, um, I want to homeschool. And so, was it 6 months ago? I asked one of my peoples, I'm like, do you know anyone that has experience in education? Right. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, we need to put together a program. I will try to reach out to some people so that we can get these people together that have experience in homeschooling. Do you know nobody has made time to even begin producing? Like, I don't have experience in education. Like, I went to pre-K, K, elementary, middle, high school. I went to college, and I've been through life, right? But all these motherfuckers that are in need of these kind of real world services, they do not even make time to produce them. But they will go to the motherfucking movie theater. They will go support the fucking ball game. They'll do all of that good old goddamn consumeristic bullshit that I done shared in the goddamn consumer data reports. Everything that's embedded in those consumer data reports, they will be active as fuck in that. And now the question becomes, what exactly do the people want? What exactly do they want? Because it seems to me like the people want consumerism. They don't want producerism. They don't want to produce anything for themselves. They want to consume something someone else produced. That's what it looks like to me, and I'm against that, and that's why I say Cowboy season is over.
No, that's exactly what is done. All we do is consume. Every commercial. Why you think every Popeye's chicken commercial has your face on it? Why you think you in every McDonald's commercial? Because what is that old whole thing? Life imitates art.
Oh,
TV is their art. Who watches more TV than us? And this is how we learn. This is how our children learn. This is why they're like they are now. And we cool with it. We are arguing. We are arguing. People cuss me out. I can watch TV if I want to. Nobody's telling you you can't watch TV if you want to. But what is that doing? What is sitting down for 3 hours watching a ball game doing for us? And this where our energy goes. So when we say all we said African Americans is find out who your people are and start working your land. Start working with your people. Start being one people. Stop being all these. We got so many different indigenous groups. It's embarrassing. Cats learn the information, and that picture right there. That picture right there. We got so many indigenous groups. We doing the same thing over and over again. So these brothers learn some information. They learn information and they don't get with the groups that are already established. They go off and start their own group. We'll never get there that way. And we keep doing it. Like we don't know. We want to be popular with somebody. I'm hearing all these cats talk about all these dudes, and I'm like, dude, how are we going to get together? How are we going to all these people in all these states together? We got African Americans, ain't Africans in all 50 states. Nobody joins it.
whoa, whoa. Hold on, man. Since you brought it up, Buck, I gotta be honest about it. Yo, I've invited people to those individual A4 state groups. And for what I'm seeing, We have the same people that have been invited, not even inviting other people to those very same groups. I mean, yo, how are we supposed to support each other if we are not supporting each other? Like, this shit is so fucking ridiculous to me. We can put any initiative in motion, right? Any initiative in motion. But when we're dealing with people, individuals amongst our own that rather sit on the sidelines, they want to watch the ball game and wait while work gets done. Right? Watch Love and Shit Shop while work gets done. And then when you see the work looking good for you to include yourself, now you want to participate? Now you just want to talk about it. Okay. That's that good snigger shit right there, just to be honest. That's that good snigger shit. Hey, yo, how about this? I'll put it like this, man. Go to church. Go to church. Wait for Jesus. Wait for God. Just do that. Just do that, man. Leave us the fuck alone. Because at the end of the day, this work going to get done without you. It's been getting done without you. Certainly, we would like for you to be present, but guess what? When you're really not present, what the fuck is the point of your presence if you ain't doing nothing other than bullshitting? Niggas want to argue and debate all day long via fucking Facebook. Talk shit all day long via social media. Yo, motherfuckers want to say these are foreign platforms. So if you know that these are foreign platforms and you're engaged in all this goddamn dysfunction, are the foreigners not taking notes? Should we not be taking notes as well of our collective dysfunction? Highlights, like you said, cats remain programmed by choice. By motherfucking choice, man. You got a choice in the matter. You got a choice in the matter, man. Arguing all goddamn day. I mean, yo, man, that shit was so fucking disturbing to me some years ago. I was speaking to this beautiful brown-skinned American woman, right? You know, we was in contact for a brief period of time, right? When, you know, we was exchanging text messages. She doing a 9-to-5 situation, so we exchanging text messages. And then I look forward to speaking with her at night when she's off work and all of that shit, right? And so here it is one day, I'm texting her around the time she get off work. And I'm like, how was your day? She said, oh, it was terrible. I'm like, damn, wow, what happened? And I'm like, yo, call me. Yo, she called me. And what she said, how her day was terrible, because she was on some shit called Black Twitter. At this time, I never heard of this shit before. I also never heard the word called thot, T-H-O-T. I never heard of that shit either. And I had to ask her, what the fuck is a thot? She said, thot means that hole over there. She said her day was terrible because she was on Black Twitter and quote unquote black men were disrespecting quote unquote black women. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, this is how your day was fucked up because of some shit via social media? Your day was fucked up because of shit via social media. And that's when I had to stop talking to her because that's when I realized she's a good goddamn consumer. The fuck I look like combating or trying to go against your nature. It's natural for you to be on social media 24/7, 365, right? Who the fuck am I as a man to try to convince a woman to, or convert a woman from social media back to fucking reality? The fuck out of here, man. That's how disgusting, ridiculous, ignorant, and negligent motherfuckers are right now. And it's accumulated up to this point. Now, in regards to how do we find the A4 in our state, Well, I'm Cherwan Hakanadawa in the A4 African American Africans Facebook group. I can add you if you're a friend, because this is only about friend invite. These are quote unquote Facebook secret groups and shit. You have to be invited by a friend. Because everybody ain't welcome to this shit. You got too many motherfuckers that's full of shit. Motherfuckers want to come into the group and market some individual bullshit. Meanwhile, they don't fuck with African American Africans. They don't even fucking create quality posts. They don't share no information. They don't share no research, but they will fucking snatch the shit out some of our A4 members' content and produce it, present it as if it's their very own brand new goddamn research. And me personally, I got a problem with that shit because A4 stands alone. I personally got a problem with all these niggas that our people be giving their money to, donating money to these niggas because they be asking for motherfucking donations. And meanwhile, what do our people get back? No return? No return on investment. You better realize and recognize your donation is an investment. And you should be expecting, at the very least, demanding a return on your investment. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just being honest with y'all right now. Hey, Buck, my apologies, man. Talking my shit. Yo, Buck, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. You know, one of the things I just have listened to say to the listeners is research your family. There's nobody on this planet more important than you, right? You are important. James Bond, Superfly, all that stuff not more important. LeBron James is not more important than your child. LeBron James is not more important than your grandmother or your grandfather. LeBron James is not more important than your spouse. You have to look to yourself. So find out who your family are. Find out what they did. Find out what they mean, because I'm gonna tell you guys something. And this is why the groups don't make. This is why all this Hebrew Israelite more stuff don't make sense to me.
And Dark Horse, the fuck up out of here.
If you ever heard of a chick named Henrietta Lacks, she died in 1950. They talk about the HeLa cell, HeLa, the HeLa cell. Check that sister out. She's all of us. Check out that sister and check out and she's been dead for 60 years, 70 years, and she's still living. Henrietta Lacks, the HeLa cell. See, when we're told we're Hebrews and Moors and Christians and Muslims, our focus is taken off of what we are, and we start becoming what you see now. That'll never work. It'll never work. So that's why it's important for you to find out who your family are, what they did, who they were, and it can be done. Don't act like, well, I'm Mazza said I can't do it, so I ain't gonna do it. It ain't like that. And many of you already should be hearing your people calling your name. You don't hear them spirits calling you because they see what's going on with you, and they're trying. I mean, everybody else, Jesus. How many of y'all say Jesus? You talk to Jesus every day. How many of y'all say Allah come and talk to you, but your own people don't talk to you? Really? And you're with it. You will stand up and scratch somebody's eyeballs out. And we won't even go look up our own people. So what I'm saying to African American is this: you can keep playing if you want to. You see the handwriting on the wall. You can play dumb if you want to. It's not going to work. So find out who your people are. Go back to the archive. They got stuff written about your people. Your people wasn't no joke. Your people look up the Confederate currency. You're on the money. You're on the money.
Not Moors. Not Moors. Not
More
he.
where feds is ain't on no money. Hebrew Israelites ain't no money. You're on the money. How do you explain that? And how do you turn away from that to go jump in somebody else's ideology? How do you do that? How do mothers teach their children that? This is what's happening to us. So when all this go down, what's going to happen is the foreigners are going to say they did themselves in. It's like when we go to these wars and these people come back, all these Asians and Filipinos and all these people come over here to take your resources. You don't care because you don't think they're there. You're a Moor. You're a Hebrew. You would turn your back on what your parents left you. Really, nigga? That's
Nigga.
where we at. That's where we at.
Yeah,
And
man.
then you're arrogant about it. I can do what I want to do. I can be what I want to be. No, you can't. Oh, and this is for the people who got some age on them. We're just talking about this weekend to show you how your culture is dogged out. Probably about 25 years ago, a brother wrote a book called On the Down Low. This is about 25 years ago, On the Down Low. Those of you who remember it, you remember it. It was a big whoop-de-doo about it. You see what that have morphed into now, 25 years later? This is
Hold
what I
on.
mean. We
Hold on.
cannot be we cannot be fucking around.
Hold on, but hold on. Let me get this shit straight real quick, yo. You said 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I was like 10 years old, man. And
Okay.
I was never read a book called Download. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit just don't sound good to me. And not even now. But hold on. Was this book about this bullshit that's popping right now?
It was exactly about that. And you had Oprah, all these Negroes. I
Oh,
mean, they went out and supported that. They support that more than they buy my book. On the down low. Talking about brothers on the down low. What is that exploded into today? This is called genocide, y'all. They don't do it in one. They don't do it in. They just don't drop an atom bomb like they did on Japan. They do it slowly. They do it methodically.
death by 1,000 cuts.
And the Negro supported that with all his heart and mind. Now, what do you see that download thing has done to the community? You heard about that thing going on in Atlanta with that pastor over there. You see this whole homosexual thing it's in blackface. And one thing about homosexuals that they don't recreate themselves. They don't reproduce. And we're in it like it's cool. We act like I can do whatever I want to do. No, you doing what that white boy tell you to do. That's how you live your life. So from that, and that's just one aspect of what we're teaching in African American and African. This is how you're obliterated from the planet because other people make suggestions to you and you just take it. That's the reality of what's going on. That's where we're at now. You have males and females that, I mean, and this is another thing we have to remember when dealing with this social media. We're not the only ones watching this. So when you have brothers and sisters dogging each other out, other people look at that and be like, look at these dumb niggas. Of course, other people do it, but we don't even watch their stuff. We don't go to these conservative web pages and read the stories they write about us. We don't go to China and read the Chinese papers and see what they say about us. We don't go to the Korean, read their English newspapers and what people say about us. We just act a complete fool and think it's okay. It's not okay. Go ahead, Tom Hawk.
Yeah, man. Yo, the name of the ebook, if you go, I don't know if you can see the screen share, but if you go to AfricanAmericAfricans.org, all right, as you see, AfricanAmericAfricans.org, this is what you'll see right here. All right. You'll see, we got pictures of our American people right here. You know what I mean? Scroll down. Welcome to African American Africans. We invite you to learn the truth that's been withheld from you. You know what I mean? I just copy and pasted what every African American should know. African American Africans. That's the ebook. This is the ebook right here. All right. Clear ethnic identity issues. Examine the African origins theory. In-depth inspection of Alex Haley's roots. Benefits of indigenous status. All written by Kerry Davis, who's live right now. Are you fed up because you don't have a clue about your family origins? Get your copy today. You can click on this link right here. It's going to take you to where you can purchase the book. Wait for the page to load, and I'm going to show you something else. Right here. Shop at African American Africans, right? You see the ebook, $12.95. You can come right here, AfricanAmericAfricans.org /shop/African-Americans-ain't-Africans-ebook, and then you can purchase the book right here. That's one option. And you also have this option. We also have shop-a4truth.com. All right. This is what's popping right now. Kerry Davis, who's live right now, he has enabled you all to receive this book as a gift for any purchase on shop-a4truth.com. As you see, we have these new A4 shirts for $25. All right. You'll get the book for free. It's a gift, right? Support us, we'll support you. As you know, I encourage awareness. A4 encourages awareness. Our people got to be aware. All right.
We got to be aware. We got to be aware, y'all. We got to be aware of what's happening to us. We have to be aware of what's happening to us.
The ebook is a primer. The ebook is you ready. That's going to get you up to date with some things, man. Incredible book. I'm very selective with my reading. As you all see, I deal with a lot of these old texts. All right. I'm about to show y'all some shit from between 17th on up to 20th century. Hey, yo, Ram Richard, you got a copy? Yo, hey, Ram Richard, I don't know if you up in A4, but like definitely, man. Yo, man, take a picture, post, tag us via Instagram, Facebook, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? African American Africans, A4 Truth, Cowboy season is over, Tom Hawk Tony, you know what I'm saying? Pound Kerry Davis, you know what I'm saying? Pound Phoenix Moon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, it's a list of us, man. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't fucking around. So, like, yeah, man, like, yo, much appreciation to you. Yo, El Boria, much appreciation to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a couple of these shirts. And yo, we got discounts too all day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? We out here working. We out here working. We ain't supporting none of the madness. You know what I'm saying? We encouraging our people to be aware, because awareness and preparedness, they go together. You know what I mean? Awareness and preparedness goes together, man. Sometimes I used to say to myself when I was a kid, yo, I'd rather be agile than fragile. You know what I mean? Word, yo. Yeah, we got the that's what's up, man. You got one of the original A4 shirts. You know, that shit's a classic. And yo, those are still available as well. You know what I'm saying? We got the new A4 shirts as well. You know what I mean? Yo, we got the classic and we got the new joints, man. Yo, classic and new, man. It's the same thing, man. We still got work to do. And we still putting in work over here. A4, we putting in work. You know what I mean? Like I ain't with talking about all these weirdo ass niggas. Hold on, what? Yo, y'all should hook up with that boy Dane Calloway. Strength in numbers, big bro. J Stacks, hey man. I'll be honest with you, J Stacks. I'm the motherfucker that blocked Dane Calloway from 8-4 because he was ripping out members' content after he disrespected our group, man. So yo, hands down, I don't know if you know me like that up in the group, but like yo, motherfuckers need to apologize to us, man. They need to apologize for their ignorance and disrespect, man. That's how I feel personally. I don't know how everybody else feel about it, but how I feel about it, they need to apologize to us after we done give them life, yo. Oh shit, I should make some Snickers shirts. I don't know how to do that though, man. Like I can't get creative with Snickers. I need to holler somebody about making a Snickers shirt. Hold on, man. Make some Snickers shirts. That's funny. Yo, El Boria, I like that, yo. That's funny as shit. Hold on. Hey, Boria, you might need to email me about that. I don't know. I'm curious to know what you have in mind for that, yo. We can chop it up all day. That's funny, though. Yo, make a Snickers shirt. Because I couldn't wear no shirt that say Snickers on it. My bad. I thought he was on his shit. Hey, yo, J Stacks. Hey, yo, somebody a couple weeks ago tried to submit a video to Africans Facebook group, right? And so I had clicked on a link just to evaluate what was going on. And yo, some Pan Africans punished the shit out of Dean Calloway. They punished him, yo. They had this nigga fucking stuttering, mumbling, fumbling. He ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. Now, those that know me will tell you, I done been said it. I don't think he ain't nothing but a motherfucking narrator. I think he don't do nothing other than wait for the video to get edited before he got something to say about it. And I got evidence to support what I part-time think about, because I really don't got time to be thinking about that guy, man. But I'm saying that's just kind of weird. Like, he's supposed to be so knowledgeable. How the fuck you let a Pan-African punish you, man? How you do that? How you get punished by Pan-Africans, man? Yo, the channel. Yo, I got two Tomahawk. Yo, this channel right here, Tomahawk Tony. Look, Tomahawk Tony. You see? Yo, it's two channels, Tomahawk Tony. Watch. See, I prepared it. I prepared it in advance, right? Hold on. Here you go. All right, my bad. Damn, I probably blocked that one. Damn it. All right, bet. Let me go back to YouTube real quick. I'm gonna show you because I had to subscribe to my own channel, right? Let me show you. I got two different icons or logos, if you will. All right. Where we at? This is the first Tomahawk Tony channel right here. Click on it right now. All right. Here you go right here. So one of them has like this burgundy and black, like burgundy, brownish, black background right there. And then the new Tomahawk Tony channel, you know what I mean? It's like predominantly yellow, brown, and black, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't gotten a lot of detail about, you know, designing what the channel looked like. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, he got punished, yo. He got punished, man. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe the Pan-Africans, like, you know what I mean? Like, they edited the video or something. But, like, from what I heard, and I didn't approve the post to the group just because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't deal with propaganda. I don't support propaganda. But, like, yo, he got punished. Like, yo, he punished him. Just like the other guy who's supposed to be representing for the American Aboriginals. All right, he got punished. Hold on. Oh, I am sub Tomo. I was talking about the Dane Calloway debate with the F. Hold on. You presented that to the group? Hold on. Whoa. Black Conscious Fraud Committee. Are you the one who submitted that post to the group, yo? That video where the Pan Africans punished them? Hey, yo, I don't even be laughing right now because that shit was horrible, man. But like, yo, what they say? You gotta laugh to keep from crying. Yo, that shit was terrible, man. Yo, I feel like this, right? I feel like this, man. If you don't have nothing to fall back on, if you're not thorough with American history, all right? If you're not thorough with American history, you should be at least thorough with your genealogy. Because then at least you can speak that truth and combat any bullshit that any foreigner will present to you. Oh, you haven't seen it? No doubt. It's somewhere online, yo. It's like, you know what I mean? One of the other members asked me for it. I spent like a good 2 hours trying to find it again after I deleted it and I couldn't find it no more. But like, yeah. Yo, these wannabe Aboriginal American niggas, they be getting punished. Yo, I ain't one of them guys.
The Pan Africans know who to go after.
Mm-hmm. Yo, hey, Buck, did you see that Tariq Nasheed video titled Pretendians, where Dane Calloway was at the top of the comments saying, Tariq, call me. I got some information for your audience.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh shit. How do you feel about Tariq Nasheed and Dane Calloway having each other's number where they could call each other?
That's what they do, brother. You know, that's what it's confusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's confusion, and we just don't understand what it is. It's confusion.
So, ayo, Net Surfer, what do you mean Dane Calloway, Ali Muhammad, Anu Thunder, and Hey yo, so all right. Yo, Dane Calloway, he may have some 50-50 videos. Matter of fact, he got some 30-70 videos. They 30% maybe all right, 70% not all right. Then you got an Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad, what does he got, yo? His name is Ali fucking Muhammad. What the fuck is he, Muslim? What is he, a Moor? What the fuck does he have to do with our American people, man? And our American nations and this American business, man? That's all I'm gonna say about that shit, man. They have good information. What do you consider to be good information, Net Surfer? Is the information better than what your grandmother can tell you? Is it better than what you can learn about your great grandmother and your great great grandmother? Is it better than that? Or are you just in for a history class or some shit like that? Net Surfer, what do you consider to be good information? Because I done read so many of these niggas goddamn literature, and that shit is bullshit to me, man. Indigenous information. Wow. Indigenous information. Yo, have you defined indigenous and have you defined information and have you identified how those two words go together in regards to these I'm just going to say 2 out of the 3 entities in which you listed as having good information. I would encourage you to do your own due diligence, man. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, yo, I ain't got time to be focused on these dudes, man. I don't give a fuck about what they doing. I ain't fucking with none of the shit they doing, man. I ain't tag teaming. I ain't tagging them in. I don't give a fuck. That's right. Truth cannot be debated. Big Mama gave you truth, man. And yo, I feel horrible about some people that's been adopted, man. Some of our people have been through all kinds of shit, man. So many wild experiences, man. Yo, word. Yo, Jay Stacks, you right, yo. Yes, yo. There's also been a misinformation campaign that ties into propaganda, which was legalized under, if I recall correctly, the Bush administration. But if you go into details in history and time, you'll see propaganda has been active for over fucking 700 years. The history of fucking Europe was flooded with propaganda. Wow. Oh shit. Killer white supremacy and coons. Why y'all caping for Dane? He steals info from Indigenous One and Phoenix Moon. Wow. Wow. I ain't say it. Tomahawk Tony ain't say it, but yo, you know what? I'm gonna be like, we'll give a hand clap to that shit. Yo. Have you read the book, The Lost Aboriginal Heritage? So, yo, who wrote that book? When that book came out, yo? When that book came out, man? The Lost Aboriginal Heritage of the So-Called Negro African American. When that book come out, man? When that book come out? Net Surfer. When did that book come out, man? Riddle me that shit. When did that book come out, man? Who wrote that motherfucking book? Because, yo, I got somebody on standby right fucking now. I got plagiarism lined up on a motherfucking ass, and I swear, I'm not trying to do this shit prematurely. I don't want to go in on a motherfucker too early, all right? But like, yo, somebody shared a fucking book. Somebody shared a book not too long ago, and that shit was full of fucking plagiarism, and I know the goddamn author of this shit. What book? You think it came out in 2015? Hold on. Yo, Ram Richard, you said Ali wrote that book? Really? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You gonna make me do a live on this motherfucking shit, man. Y'all gonna make me do a live on this shit, man. You gonna make me do a live. I'm gonna do a live plagiarism evidence video. How about that shit? Hey, Buck, should I do a live plagiarism video? Because I got evidence. I got evidence, man. The international, hell no. And I say motherfuckers in South Carolina need to fucking prevent that shit from opening. Yo, y'all need to, if you're in South Carolina, man, y'all need to prevent that shit from opening, yo. International African. So hold on, now there's about to be 2 African American museums just on the East Coast alone. How about the book, The Aboriginal History of America? Very old book. I mean, whoa, who's the author? Because I remember authors' names, and I read books. Like I mostly fuck with 16th century on up to 20th century. I don't read none of this new shit. Oh shit, Michael Robinson. You already know about Dane, but I believe Lex Borley's Fake Chief Holiday and Root Word or Africans. Who the fuck is Root Word? Who the fuck is Root Word? Yo, hold on. Yo, Michael Robinson, what you talking about, man? Hey, hold on. See, I don't be on YouTube like that. The only time I be on YouTube, man, is for these lives and shit, man. Be like on this shit for that, and you know, I'll be able to listen to music and shit. Hey, yo, but I bet. Yo, highlights. I feel you. I want the right information. If you can prove the book wrong, please do so. Hey, man, I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. You need to write your own book, starting with what your grandmother told you, man. What your grandmother tell you, man. Start with your grandmother, man. You need to get your genealogy book together, man. So therefore, nobody can tell you outside of what you know to be truth. Period, man. You gotta get your truth and your facts together. Oh shit. Hey yo, 1,000 go ahead. Young Ab the Legend, or young Ab Legend, Tyrone Street, Buck. Yo, I don't know much about Lex Will, but yo, the previous four right there. Yo, 1,000 go ahead. That's good information. Young Ab Legend, good information. Tyrone Street, Buck, very good information. And yo, they been doing it. They been doing it. They been putting that good information out without asking for donation either, buddy. They're not even asking for donations, buddy. How you feel about that shit? I mean, yo, people, seriously, man, I'm about awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this whole video right here has been about awareness. Our people need to be aware, and awareness begins with you and yours, your people. Yo, Safa been putting in work. Yo, Safa, good to see you still present. Yo, Safa been putting in work. Been providing quality information, man. Come on. Fucking with these snooze niggas that's asking for fucking donations and shit, right? These snooze niggas. Snooze niggas, right? Seriously? I don't fuck with snooze niggas, man. Why should I? I mean, yo, let me tell you something about Tyrone Street work, for example. Let me tell you some shit about Tyrone Street work, for example, real quick. Hold on. Did you know that if you was to pause Tyrone Street's videos where he has citations from books, all right, on those videos where he has like pages from books and shit, did you know if you was to pause that video, type in that quote from that book, you will find a very old book? Did you know that? And did you know that book that you find will be fucking incredible? Full of so much more information. Did you know that? Hey, yo, unconquered minds, yo. Yo, your mind is fucking conquered, nigga. How about that shit? Your mind is fucking conquered. You think I'm mad because he asked for donations? I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I don't like motherfuckers deceiving my people, man. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck is you talking about bad because he asked? I don't give a fuck. Are you talking about petty? Motherfucker, your brain is petty. Talking about unconquered minds. Nigga, spell minds right and then fucking comment on my channel. Nigga, get the fuck out of here in the meantime. You fucking weirdo ass swiggers. Fuck out of here. That fucking simple with me, man. That fucking simple, man. I ain't asking you for shit, so therefore you ain't gotta say shit on my goddamn channel. I ain't asked you for a motherfucking thing. That's right. Hey, yo, Safa, Tyrone Street is legendary with the info. That's right. Man, yo, Chelsea Dawson, you right. You right. Yo, they shipped our people off, man. So, like, I mean, you know, we can't be dealing with mixed information out here. That's why it's important to know who your peoples is, man, and the experience of your people. You cannot be out here making assumptions. You cannot be out here making assumptions about who you are when you don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, spend some time, same kind of time that you spend on Love and Shit Shop or the NFL, NBA, watching LeBron James wear skirts and shit. Same time you need to be putting into your genealogy, man. Getting to know your peoples, man. Same shit. Same amount of time you do all of that extra shit, supporting foreigners, you need putting that same time into you and yours, man. That's all the fuck I can encourage, man. I mean, yo, so I see a whole lot of this, you know, this conscious community situation, right? Let me ask you a question real quick, real simple question. So the Boule was formed in 1904, right? Boule formed in 1904. It's over 100 years later. You had 2004, right? You had 2014. Now it's 2018. So what the fuck is that? That's like 114 years later? Is my math right? Whatever the case may be, over 100 years later. Simple question. What the fuck have they done for our American people? What have they done for our American people in over 100 years in existence? I mean, it's that simple. But see, the Boule is just one organization. That's just one organization. You know how many factions are within one organization? I mean, I done shown y'all how the Moors and how the Africans, Hebrews, and Moors are all the same goddamn people. I already done showed y'all that shit, man. So if they're all the same people, how do you factor in the numerous organizations associated with each of them? How many African organizations are there? How many Moorish/Muslim organizations are there? How many Hebrew organizations are there? Shit, let's factor in the Christians along with this, because you know the Moors. I showed y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, but I showed y'all how the Moors and the Hebrews were forced into fucking Christianity back in the fucking 12th century. I done showed y'all that shit already. So how many organizations do you have to fucking look at? Hey, yo, I would encourage you to keep it very, very simple. Fuck with those that fuck with you. In my opinion, that begins with your grandmother. Your grandmother fuck with you. Your grandmother, she a part of the creative process, the creative nature, the natural that brought you into being in existence. So why not invest that same energy into what grandma said? Now, grandma might have got caught up in some shit. Thing is, though, you have a duty to correct and contribute to correction for you and your own. That's just my opinion. Hey, yo, I'm seeing all this back and forth about Caribbeans right now. Yo, I'm be showing y'all some text down the line, whereas these texts blatantly describe how our people swam from the mainland to the islands, man. All right? Yo, we've been throughout the Americas. So all this back and forth about the Caribbean and the mainlands and this, that, and the other, that shit's really goddamn irrelevant in my opinion, man. I mean, seriously, motherfuckers really got to stop creating confusion and friction amongst themselves, man. That shit is so counterproductive right now. The whole world wants America. The whole world has been sending their fucking slaves and peasants to America, right? Yo, hey Buck, you still here? Damn, looks like Buck is out. I'm dolo right now. It's all good. Hey, yo, check it out, y'all. I'm about to be out, man. Yo, I appreciate all of y'all. You know, um, I would just encourage y'all stay focused on you and yours. You know what I mean? I don't know if this chat can continue so y'all can keep on chatting, but I'm about to be the fuck up out of here. I gotta get back to this work. Hold on, what you said, Lupe? Luna Lupe? The hate is strong. My mother doesn't even want me to end up with the Caribbean as well as other places of people trashing them. It's disgusting and sad to see. I mean, that's serious. What's my email? Yo, TomahawkTony.csio. So that's Tomahawk Tony, abbreviated. Cowboy season is over. So I'll repeat, TomahawkTony.csio@gmail.com. No, thank you all. Much appreciation to you all. Much appreciation to Buck. Much appreciation to African Africans. Much appreciation to our American people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, visit A4 Truth. What is it? Shop-A4truth.com. We got the new $25 shirts popping right now. All right. You get the ebook, you get books, you get the African ebook as a gift. You know what I'm saying? Yo, any shirt that you purchase off of there, we got the new $25 joints. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get costs down for y'all. You feel me? You know what I mean? A lot of good work go into the production of these designs and this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? But most definitely, like, make a purchase, place an order, you're gonna get the ebook. That's simple. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, A4 appreciates our American people. And yo, it's the same name. The name of the channel, the YouTube channel is Tomahawk Tony. It's two of them. Yo, this one right here that you watching it on right now. Yo, we got like, oh shit, my bad. I'm on Indigenous One channel right now. Oh shit, hold on, man. What the fuck is going on? Okay, all right. So I'm looking at the other one right now. Damn. Yeah, I got less followers or subscribers or some shit like that. I don't got a lot of subscribers, man. Like, yo, Tomahawk Tony's the name. I don't know what y'all asking right now, man. I'm about to be out, man. I gotta go get some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Tyrone Street, good to see you again, man. Yo, Tyrone. Hey, yo, man. Hey, Tyrone, can I make a special request? Can you post sources? It's like, yo, you be exercising motherfuckers due diligence, man. You know what I mean? Or like, you make motherfuckers do extra research, Tyrone Street. You feel me? I appreciate you though, man. You know what I mean? You've been killing it for years, man. Much appreciation. Hey, yo, everybody watching right now, yo, check out Tyrone Street YouTube. You know what I mean? I think Tyrone Street is also on Google Plus. Haven't really looked at the Google. I don't really do social media too tough, but I heard about it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely check out Tyrone Street. Yo, Chief Holiday, I see you right there. What's good? How you doing? Yo, I'm about to be out right now, man. Sun setting right now. I got a lot of good summer. Yo, hey, y'all, check it out. All right, my bad. I'm supposed to be gone. But yo, let me tell you the pretty shit I saw today, right? Check it out. So I'm supposed to be in the park reading this law book, right? I was on the phone speaking to one of my guys, talk about a court case, right? Court situation, right? So we have a great conversation about law and enforcing law. Yo, why did I see? It's a pink-tailed hawk. Beautiful bird. This motherfucker is beautiful. Pink-tailed hawk, right? The pink-tailed hawk snatched one of the little birds and flew off with it. Like, it was just gliding with it. Like, had it between his talons. It just dipped off with it. Then you had like two little birds flying behind it. I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Nature is real. Nature is real. Hey, what you mean I'm tripping, yo? What do you mean I'm tripping, yo? What's that about? How am I tripping? Hey, yo, I'm just telling you about a pink-tailed hawk right now, man. You gonna say I'm tripping? I'm talking about a pink-tailed hawk snatching a little bird and getting chased by little birds and shit after snatched it, about to have lunch? You feel me? I'm tripping because I appreciate nature? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to be out, man. Hey, yo, y'all be good. I got some more fireworks for y'all real soon. Some more volcanic shit. You know what I mean? Call it liquid acid, sulfuric acid, whatever. So I'm out, man. Much appreciation. Y'all be good. Africans, A4. Hold on. I've been adding sources lately. Oh, shit. Hey, Tyrone, good look. You been adding sources lately? Hey, man. Hey, man, you know what? Hey, man, you know what? Yo, you would make my work easier. I'm gonna have to check out your videos, man. I've been so goddamn busy, I haven't had a chance.
I'm back.
Oh shit, yo, Buck, you back? Oh man, I'm about to be gone, and you back when I'm about to be gone.
Oh, but that's cool.
A red tail. Hey, hold on, man. I thought it was a pink tail. Red tail. Nah, I'm out here in LA, man. Like, I had to look this bird up, man. I looked at it last year. This time last year was when I first seen it, and it snatched a mouse the first time I seen it. First time I seen it, snatched a mouse. Today when I seen it, it snatched a bird. And I believe it's a pink tail. I might be wrong though. You might be right. What are you? Taino L? Like, I don't even know. It might be a red tail. Hey Buck, are you familiar with the pink tail or the red tail hawk?
Red tail.
All right, you know what? See, I'm gonna do diligence doing motherfucker, right? So I'm about to look up pink tail hawk. Because I don't think I'm fucking it up. All right. I might be, I might not be. Pink tail hawk. Okay. Let's see if I'm fucked up. I might be wrong. Uh-oh. That's it. Yo, you see it? Oh shit. It also says, okay. All right. It's also saying red tail. Uh-oh. It's a Cooper's hawk. What the fuck? Whoa. Red tail. Oh man, we got all kinds of hawks. Oh man. Oh man. So hold on. Let me just click on images real quick. Oh shit, I misspelled pink tail. Images pink tail hawk. Yo. It looks like this one, and yeah, it looks like this one too. Yeah. Oh, so it is red tail. Damn. All right, yo, y'all got me. I fucked up. All right, I fucked up. Right? It's a red tail. All right, my bad. Like, I'm not a bird watcher. I just like nature. You feel me? But yo, this motherfucker be going to get his lunch. You know what I mean? This motherfucker don't do delivery. This motherfucker be like the Giornos. I just gonna make his own lunch. You know what I mean? Chicken hawk mac 10. What? Uh-oh. Oh man. Hey yo, y'all having a lot of fun right now, man. I need to go outside, get some fresh air, man. You know what I mean? I've been looking at the digital situation a little too long and I got more work to do. Hey Buck, did you want to continue while I be gone? What's going on?
No, brother, I'm about to shut it down, man. I got some studying to do.
Word, yeah, I gotta resume my studies too, man. Like, yo, y'all heard what we were saying this evening. You know what I mean? For these past couple hours, you know what I mean? Get into your genealogy. Yo, stop following these foreigners, man. If you got a question, ask. If a motherfucker can't answer your question, that means they full of shit. Straight up and down, man. And yo, how 8-4 does it? You can answer a question. You don't need to be talking, man. That's simple. You don't need to be talking. You know what I mean? Yo, somebody asked about a video earlier saying you got 5 on it. You know what I mean? Video coming soon, man. Hey Buck, you know what I mean? You wanna tell them anything about the 8-4 video that you've been working on?
Well, we're trying to get it finished, but see, people, African American ain't Africans. We don't get support from the people. People steal the information, but they don't support us. We got stuff to put out, but we don't want to beg you for money because we know I ain't got it. I don't know. I ain't trying to go through that bullshit. But we need support. I mean, we try to support you. We tell you what to do with your genealogy and your family and how to look up your family, but we get very little support. Very little support. And we got to do the work anyway. So the work would be done if we got support from the members. So if you guys can support us, please buy a t-shirt, pick up the ebook. I mean, we ain't begging for money. We're trying to give you something. And if you read the ebook, and I guarantee you, if it's something in there that you don't, if it's something in that ebook that you can't, you will go, damn, I didn't know that. It's talking about you, something that we don't pay attention to ourselves. So support the ebook, man. Support the t-shirt. The t-shirts are off the hook, and we don't get no support. But you'll wear Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, or Los Angeles. You don't and that's one of the reasons we lose, because we don't support each other. We support foreigners big time. That's what the Hebrew Israelites do. That's what the more. Could you imagine if Negroes was back in the cotton industry again with the technology we have? We can make a t-shirt out of a cotton ball. This is the kind of shit we should be doing. But now NASA won't allow us to do that. That's how our attitude is about it. So come on, y'all. We ask, but we're not gonna sit up and beg because we need support. And
Yo, oh my bad. Hey, highlights. I see you about the cartoonist. Hey, yo, I don't know if you heard the email. So we got mad email accounts. We got numerous platforms. You can email contact at or no info at AfricanAmericanAfricans.org. All right, you go to any of the websites. You can email us directly from any of our websites, man. You know what I'm saying? You can email us directly. Just put your YouTube name on there. Mention cartoonist. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I'll know exactly who you are. Buck heard you, so he'll know exactly who you are. You know what I mean? Myself, I'm an artist slash designer slash creator, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on the lookout for our creative American people. You know what I'm saying? We need, not only cartoonists, cartoonists that ties into animation. You know what I mean? Like I can outsource so much this to foreigners. You know what I mean? I can do that all day long. But like I prefer my people. You feel me? I prefer our American people. Thing is, what I need is I need our American people with a quality, dignified, dignity-based work ethic. You see what I'm saying? So like I just want to be honest with you right now. They say keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 360 with you. I'm a complete circle when I speak. You know what I'm saying? So like most definitely like yo, we need our people with experience in every sector. You know what I'm saying? We need them and we need them to be working together with each other. This is what we encourage in A4. You know what I mean? So like highlights most definitely, man. I would love to see your work, man. I would love to. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see what we can put together. You know what I'm saying? Because like, our people will definitely appreciate it all in all. All we gotta do is, put it together, make sure it's quality based, you know what I'm saying? Make it available. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's about us right now, man. It's always been about us. But let's get this shit in. Let's do what we know we can do together, man. You know what I mean? But like, yo, I'm about to be up out of here. I appreciate y'all time. You know what I mean? Our work is in our channel and site, Healing Through Inspiration. Yo, who are you healing through inspiration? We try to get our own to support our American Aboriginal products as well. Hey, yo, I mean, are you in the African American Africans Facebook group? I mean, I don't know who you are, but like, let me see what you're talking about. You feel me? Let me see the quality of your work. You know what I mean? Because like hands down, I'm open, yo. Like this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? If you need assistance with the quality of your work and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We can sit, yo, you can be on the channel live, man. You know what I mean? You can present your work. Yo, no problem, man. That's how I conduct it. You know what I'm saying? And then with the collective, you know what I'm saying? You could be introduced. But yo, I just want to see the quality of your work. You know what I mean? Because I don't vouch for nobody if I don't know the quality of the work, man. My word is good. You know what I mean? Yo, we don't use Facebook, but our work is on our channel. All right, hold on. I'm about to look at your channel right now. I'm about to do your channel live. Like, right, hold on. I can't even click on your channel. Click on our channel, brother. Okay, hold on. I'm about to click on, hold on. Where we at? Go to channel. I'm about to go to your channel right now. See what's up. Hey, Buck, my apologies, man. I'm looking at this, looking at these people right now, see what's going on. Healing through inspiration. All right. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, I see you. And I bet. I mean, yo, we should talk, yo. Lay your hands down. We should talk, man, because I see you got some diversified content right here. You know what I mean? Like I don't really know right now. I don't really know what you're based on. I don't know what your focus or your foundation is. I'm gonna check out your website right now though. And you'll pardon me for doing it live. All right, giving you full disclosure right now while I do it live. PillarThroughInspiration.com. Right, pulling up right now. Let's see what's up. All right. Yeah, you got a clean layout right here. This is cool. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good for you. All right. Yeah, let's talk about some things. You know what I mean? Definitely. Let's talk about some things. Was look like y'all organized. You know what I'm saying? It look like y'all got a good team with y'all. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful. You know, in regards to Facebook, I'm gonna put it like this, man. Communication is a tool. I look at Facebook simply as a tool for communication. All right. TribeUp.app. All right, I'll take a look at it. I think one of the people's mentioned that to me. Hey Chief Holiday, I need to talk to you as well, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got my contact information, but I know you can definitely get it through the links, through the network, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of the same people and all of that. We contact some of the same people, but you can definitely holler. You know what I mean? As I mentioned, if you want to reach out to me, you know what I mean? Like I got a full plate already, but I'm always available to chop it up with my people. Tomahawk Tony .csio@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CSIO, that's abbreviation for Cowboy Season is Over. I am Cowboy Season is Over, and I encourage my people to uphold Cowboy Season is Over because scalp season is coming very soon. Scalp season is about to be on like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, do what it do. It is what it is. So, man, I'm about to be up out of here. Much appreciation to all of y'all. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. The whole nine. Much appreciation to y'all. Hey, Buck, I'm out of here, man. You know what I mean?
Peace. Thank you guys for joining this episode of African American Ain't Africans. AmeRicans versus the Hebrews. So this is what we're basically trying to say. All these different groups are here to trick you, and they're doing a very good job. And so we're going to have to be on our P's and Q's when dealing with these folks, because what's coming down the pike now, they're going to be into it big time. And we'll be posting more information in African Americans Ain't Africans. If you're not in the group on Facebook, join. Ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. And we're going to make sure we get to you guys next time. So you guys have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
No doubt. Hey,